All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in everybody who is getting on in the queue at the moment. Yeah, and happy Monday. And for those who live in the United States, happy Memorial Day. And yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed your day off of work. And, we thank all of the veterans out there for their service. That is what today is for, at least here in the States. But in the meantime, we got Tetris Friendlies action coming up in just a moment here. We're going to be kicking things off with Penguin Panic and Martz. And we are just waiting for Penguin Panic to go live. So, yeah. Kind of got a few matches in the queue at the moment, but we're only about halfway filled up. I'm taking about 8 tonight, just as I would greatly prefer not to keep my family up all night by screaming everyone's ears off. So, yeah. We'll get started in just a moment. Just waiting for Penguin Panic to go live. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is a Monday once again, baby, the best day of the week here in the world of classic Tetris. Because it's time for Monday Night Friendlies. I know we had a week hiatus, but we're back for some Memorial Day action. And we're going to be getting kicked off right here, right now. So let's get, without any further ado, let's get those introductions, please. Let me get the bell. Charlie, what do you think I'd pay you for? Come on. There we go. All right, now he's getting his paycheck tonight. So let's get those introductions going. In the red corner, he is a recent, and by recent, I mean in the last couple of months, he's a recent CTM Community Tournament champion who has really been quickly making some strides here in the world of classic Tetris, getting better with literally every time I see him play. And tonight, he's going to be looking to take down one of the Tetris Friendlies regulars. It's Penguin Panic! And his opponent in the blue corner, well, I did say he's a regular here on Friendlies, and to say that would be a massive, massive understatement. He's earned the nickname Mr. Friendlies for making an appearance on every episode of Tetris Friendlies that has ever aired. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the French-Canadian Crusher, Martz! So there he is tonight. Can't really see it on my scene, but he is repping the TWO. Let's go. So yeah, I am ready to go whenever. And so once we've got some readies at a level selection from, I'm assuming, Penguin. I know Martz likes to defer. Yep, there it is. So once we got readies from both and a level selection from Penguin, we will go ahead and get this first set underway here. Yeah, that's right, Ian, especially after your PV. Oh my god. because that probably about sums up that game. Yeah, March, I did see that. I did see that last night. I could not believe you beat Morlando. That was I gotta find Morlando. I gotta ask Morlando what happened there. Yeah, no worries, Penguin. You're fine. You're fine. Makes things more interesting. Oh man, all right. But like I said, I'm ready to go whenever. Once the two of you are also ready to go, we can go ahead and kick it off. All right, so Penguin Panic asking about 15 for game 1 and then 18 all the way moving forward. And Mart says, you know what? I don't care. I'm ready to go. Whatever you want. I don't care. So, yeah, just need the write-in from Penguin Panic, and then we'll be good here. So, yeah. So that sounds to me like Martz has agreed to your offer. So there you go. All right, and they're ready to go. They'll be kicking off on level 15, starting in nice and slow. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right. So here we go. Mart's off and running. Penguin right behind him. There we go. And we got Judy in the chat. Welcome in. Yeah, of course. Mart's is always ready. You know, that's what we all love about Martz, right? Like, he can get a challenge from anybody. I mean, friggin' Joseph Saley could come in right now and challenge him, which, no, that wouldn't happen. But it could, if it were to happen right now, Martz would be like, yeah, sure, let's do it. He has no fear. Head 9 just confirming, yep, I would accept. There it is. Mr. Friendlies, ladies and gentlemen. You will never refuse. Although, as King has so pointedly mentioned in the chat, he kind of fears Ian Keith. As, you know, Ian, earlier I was reading just as I got home about 20 minutes ago, reading on Discord that Ian Keith challenged him try and get that #1 contender match taken care of tonight, but Mart's like, nah, man, I gotta do it with the King. So, maybe fear, commentator preference. Either way, I'm not offended, so. But at any rate, speaking of not being offended, Penguin Panic's board looking a little bit offended at what he is doing to it. He got himself pretty high up here. He's got that perfect Z over to the left, now an L as well. That was really good. Putting that S over to the right side, just waiting for that L piece, because that is exactly what the board wanted. But all this digging is leaving him behind. He's at 51,000 through 28 lines. Martz at 127 through 36. So Martz does have a line advantage, disadvantage, however you want to put it. He's ahead in lines is all you need to know. But definitely a true lead for Martz. Oh no, Mart's in some trouble here. I was laughing at the comment section. Man, Martz makes a misdrop. But he's still okay. He can still get out of this. He's getting some nice pieces to make it happen. But, oh man, could have went for a split burn there with the L piece. No, the J piece. How do I spell my name again? Oh yeah, okay. But he is in some serious trouble now with a couple more Z misdrops. And oh, he's gonna miss the J in the hole there. And he's done at 135, but this isn't over yet. Penguin Panic still back at 100,000. He needs to get to 136 to take this one. So he's got plenty of time to do it. Still back at level 15. Gonna knock down a Tetris. And one more will do it here. He needs 136. So he's at 123 at the moment. And he is nice and clean now. Having some troubles with digs early on, but looking solid right now. He's going to go ahead and take this triple. Does not want to do anything stupid. Wants to keep it safe. He's going to take another triple here. As T-Storm coming in with a rate of 3 just in time for Penguin Panic to knock down the Tetris and take game number 1. So there you go, completing the chase down. Keeping it clutch on level 15 to take the game right there at 154. So there you go. And it looks like Mart is already ready to go. You know how he is. He shakes it off quick. He's ready to go, but wants to stick with 15. And Penguin Panic, okay with that, is going to ready up as well. So we'll count him down for game number 2. Coming up in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right. And as a reminder to those just getting here, I know T-Storm just got here, a couple others as well. Thank you all for coming on in. We've still got 3 spots left in this open queue tonight. Again, I'm going to take up to 8. This is our first match of the night. We are just getting this party started here on the Memorial Day edition of Tetris Friendlies. So, anyone who's looking to play, still got 3 spots available for you. The Vultures did not take all the spots at once. But that may also be because we kind of started at a weird time. And, you know, I know that was the case, but, you know, it's a holiday. I had stuff going on today, and, you know, it happens. But at any rate, we are just about 10 lines in for both players. Mart's with about a 1 Tetris lead, 39,000 to 21,000. Mart's ahead by 3 lines, but now it's basically negligible as Penguin Panic had to take a couple burns. And there's a column 9 Tetris there for Penguin Panic. And he had to create a couple dependencies. He's going to fill them in nicely. As we continue on here. Penguin Panic, who's setting up an overhang there. Could use an S or a J. Going to get the S, but always going to miss the spin. Not happy about that one, you can tell. From the look on his face there. So that's going to allow Martz to kind of maintain a lead here. He is up 67,000 to 46,000. Still only about a 2-3 line difference here. Although Martz just knocked down another Tetris to expand on that. Okay, T-Storm. Yeah, we'll start at exactly 6:24 p.m. Yep. That Oh, man. Oh, Louis Scooey's live. Thought you all should know that. Apparently, my Twitch thought you all should know that. It also thought you all should know that someone else is going live. There you go. I really need to switch to browser source one of these days. But, you know, I'm too lazy at the moment. So, there you go. Maybe for the next friendlies. Because, speaking of that, it's probably going to be a couple weeks before we do this again, unfortunately. As, week from today, I am starting my new job. And, yeah. Mostly just need to fix up my sleep schedule, and I don't want to be completely dead on the inside trying to do this. Not that I'm not anyway, but... But, yeah, it'll be a couple weeks, but... Yeah, maybe once, maybe before I come back, I'll fix it up. Make this a browser source. We're not seeing all the damn notifications. But at any rate, 120 for Penguin Panic to 51 lines. Mart's just a line ahead at 156. They are pretty even on lines, despite Mart's pushing down a bit more than Penguin Panic. Mart's hitting a Tetris, Penguin hitting a Tetris. Yeah, that's right. Just get E and keep the host. Yeah, why not? Oh, man. Nah, not quite the same. Okay, Timmy. Oh, man. So still about a 1 Tetris lead here for Martz as we are now approaching the 70 line mark for both players. Penguin hitting a Tetris, though. And, ooh, is actually catching up here. They're neck and neck now, 184 to 193. And Penguin's behind by several lines as well. So he has got himself an opportunity to catch up. Both players are clean as Penguin hits a Tetris to take the lead, 203 to 194. There we go. Another Tetris now for Martz. And he's going to get another one, take the lead right back. So they're going back and forth here, trading Tetrises. Well, as one would say, back and forth. And we are starting to get close to the transition here for these two players. About 20 lines away for Penguin Panic, about 10 lines away for Martz. As Penguin hits another Tetris. Again, Martz has been pushing down a bit more, so he is generally speaking ahead on lines. He's not so much, doing that so much right now, but towards the beginning definitely was. So, and oh, nicely timed long bar there for Martz for the Tetris. So he's now at 273. Make that 293 with another Tetris, and he's about to transition in 2 lines. Penguin Panic still with 9 lines to go is at 252 as Martz transitions at 298 to level 16. So now we got that speed increase to what you would see on the 18 speeds. This is what we are seeing now back at level 16. Of course, they are 16 through 18, all the same speed. And now Penguin Panic transitioning as well at 278. Knocks down a Tetris to go to 298. Martz at 302. Oh my goodness, we are neck and neck. Martz meanwhile moving up to 17. Simul Tetris. Penguin Panic still back by a few lines here. He's gonna need a tuck. Gets the J. He's back by just 11,000 points. Ooh, don't know if I agree with that L placement. Had a dependency. Didn't fill it in until he got the long bar next. Maybe didn't have the dash for it. But at any rate, he is going to be, ooh, he's going to be a dig city for a hot minute here. And we've got the 19 transition coming up here. He's going to want to take care of this sooner than later. Could potentially set up for a dirty Tetris. He's set up. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait, yeah, I think he got it. That was a dirty move. Triple or Tetris, whatever it was. Couldn't tell because of the fire. I blamed the fire in the background. But meanwhile, Martz is on 19 at 366. And he is just pulling the middle-aged white guy strat. Yeah, here, I'll even scream it for you. Dirty triple. How's that? How's that? I blame the fiery background. That is, I will not blame myself. I will not take responsibility for that. But at any rate, 366 the transition for Penguin Panic. He hits another Tetris to go to 390, taking the lead over Martz, who's at 376 on level 20. So he's surviving, but Penguin Panic is throwing him down. Is ahead by about half a Tetris. He's got that line dependency, fills it in. Ooh, Penguin Panic needing something for that left side. Gets the T. And now, ooh, yeah, now he's got a couple holes to contend with towards the right side. He's going to get a T for the left. He's got that negative slope. Oh, but Martz is going to top out. Oh, man, he looks so clean there. And I looked over, and he's done at 385. So Penguin Panic at 411 is going to survive long enough and take game number 2. And we'll have the 2-0 lead. So there you go. Nicely done. So yeah, these two guys showing they've got the 19 capabilities here, you know. Making it happen. See if Penguin Panic gets his center well. Oh, there it is. Nicely done. and David Michael J, welcome in. Is the queue closed? No, we actually have room for 3 more matches. We've got room for 3 more. So, if anyone wants to challenge David Michael J, he's available from the sounds of things. So, all right, once we got ready to the level selection, I believe it is Penguin's level selection here for game number 3. But he is going to defer the level selection to Martz. And he's ready to go. And up. See, these two are too nice. These two are too nice. It's like, no, you pick the level. No, you pick the level. No, please, I insist. Pick the level. Alright, Mart's gonna pick 18. Alright, let's do this. Game 3. Coming up in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, so on the verge of a potential sweep here if Penguin Panic is able to take it. Martz looking to take this one and force a game 4 and get a reverse sweep going here. And Mart's going to get the first Tetris of the game here. And Owen, welcome in. Are those flames from the fiery crucible which all true heroes are forged? Well, I would hope so. One would only hope so, but I'm afraid I don't know the answer to that. As it is not my scene, but for Penguin's sake, I would hope so. Meanwhile, he will get his first touch to the game now, having to take a few burns to kick things off. But he is looking much cleaner now. Now it is Martz that is going to have to take a few burns, and he's only 3,000 points ahead through 17 lines. And he's also had to take a few more burns than Penguin here, so Penguin's got some more scoring potential here, assuming both can reach the kill screen. There's a Tetris for Penguin. He's going to get to 79,000, take the lead. There's another Tetris to go to 102. So there we go. Both players keeping things clean here. Start things out. And up next, I will say, as these guys are getting going, for some craziness of any sort happens, we've got Timmy Kim taking on Louis Scooey. That will be up next after the conclusion of this set. So that could be after this game or in 2 games from now or after the next one. Who knows? Depends on what Martz can do here, and right now he is sticking with it. He is within about a Tetris and a half. He's going to knock down a Tetris here to bring it to within half a Tetris. 141 for him, 150 for Penguin Panic, though Martz is ahead in lines by about 4 at any given point. Ooh, yeah, Policy versus Dave and Michael J. That would be a good match for sure. I said, you got some spots open. You guys want to duke it out? I would love to see it. What I also would love to see is Martz get out of this little situation here. He is just about free. Just a couple burns. There we go. Nice J placement. Will help him out there. He's at 151. Make that 174 with that Tetris. Penguin Panic ahead by about a Tetris at 202, though is behind by 6 lines. But ooh, he's gonna hang that T though on the left side. It's gonna be a little bit complicated, but he lowers the stack down enough to get the long bar over. Okay, he's gonna make some nice burns here with the L and the J. And now just has this hole at the bottom of his stack he needs to work with. So he's ahead by about a Tetris. Martz knocking one down. Penguin not able to use his long bar for a Tetris as he had set up a delayed burn with the J, just didn't see it in time. And actually, it would have only been a triple anyway because of that hole at the bottom. So yeah, what am I talking about? All right, Tetris now for Martz down the right. He's going to take a slight lead, 245 to 248. But a Tetris for Penguin to answer back. And we are now about even in line count as we are definitely in the back half of this level 18 portion of play. Penguin leading by about a Tetris. Martz with a left well set up, the and a D strat right there. As Penguin hits another Tetris, Martz kind of experiencing a drought here. He needs, okay, he's taking some nice burns, but where is this long bar for Martz? No long bar tight. There it is! Boom, Tetris for Martz down the left. Finally, my God. The game just did not want to give it to him, but meanwhile, Penguin Panic looks like he hung a long bar over on the left side while Martz was dealing with all that. Gets another one over it after lowering his board. But he's still got that hole towards the middle on the bottom of his stack. He needs to get out of his stack. There it is. So now he's all cleaned up. Martz needing to clean out as well. We'll see if he continues with the left well. Nope, he's going to transfer the well back over because they know, these two know, they've got about 30 lines left till the transition. As Penguin Panic still leads 314 to 290. So we've still got a really close one here. One that could still go in either direction. Ooh, Martz missing the adjustment there to make that into a J dependency rather than an L dependency, and that's going to cost him a couple burns. Though he could set up for something dirty if he wants to. But no, he's just going to skim it down. He knows transition's coming. Keeping it safe. But that is going to allow Penguin Panic start kind of running with it a bit. He's at 363, Mart's at 299, as we are now about 15 lines away from the 19 transition. Nice tuck setup there for Martz. He's getting kind of high up, though. Could really use some burns, but it's going to get the long bar for the Tetris. There we go. 322 for him with 10 lines to go. Ooh, a little aggressive move with the T. I don't know if he meant to do that, but it's all going to work out because he'll hit another Tetris to go to 347. As they are both about to transition here. Another Tetris for Penguin Panic. He will surpass the 400,000 mark here. Mart's back at 350, and there we go. Transitioning at 351. Oh, man, got that long bar a piece too late. Could have went for the Tetris, but got it a piece too late. Meanwhile, Penguin Panic transitioning at 440. So look at that. Here we go. Martz with quite the work ahead of him here if he wants to chase this down and force a game number 4 here. But he is staying alive. Here he is on level 20 at 362. Penguin Panic at 447. So neither player able to get a Tetris post-transition yet. He's going to get that Z all the way left. Oh, man, he needs something for that right side. Okay, he's going to get the L followed by the J. That will help him keep the stack low. Oh, but he misses a quick tap on the long bar, and I think that's going to do him in. And there he is. That'll do it. He's done at 367. And Penguin Panic, just like that, is gonna complete the sweep and take the game in the match. Congratulations to you. Charlie, ring the bell. All right. Another great finish here in this first set, but ultimately someone had to lose and someone had to win, but tonight it was Penguin Panic. Congratulations to you. And thank you both for coming on as always. That was an exciting set. It may have been a sweep, but that was fun to watch, especially those last 2 games there. So up next, you're gonna get it. It's gonna be Timmy Kim taking on Louis Scooey, who has recently made his return to the competitive scene. So we'll be right back with that in just a moment. And thank you, Martz, for the bits as always. That is much appreciated. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this will be our second matchup of the night here on the Monday night edition of Tetris Friendlies. So let's go ahead and get those introductions, please. In the red corner, he is one of the most toxic players here in the world, a classic Tetris. And simply put, he is a recent max out player and was one of the top contenders in the CTWC Silver Bracket in 2020. It's my favorite asshole, Timmy Kim! Yeah, he's representing, I forget which team that is. I don't follow baseball, but baseball fans, let me know. And in the blue corner, his opponent, one of our CTWC veterans. Someone who has recently made his return to the world of competitive Tetris. He is the Canadian Destroyer, looking to get his first competitive win in 2021. It's Louis Skewy! Yeah, we've got people in the chat. People in chat, yeah, let me know. Washington Nationals, okay. I don't really follow baseball, so. Alright, and they have agreed to 18 all the way. And they are hovering 3. Javi Chuela, thank you so much for the raid. Tip for 2. And you guys are just in time for this game number 1, which is starting in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Alright, game 1 underway. Tigers fan. Oh man. Last I heard about the Tigers, they threw a no-hitter recently. That's about all I've heard. I've heard that from Twitter, but it's about all I really. It's about the extent of which I keep up with baseball in any sort of capacity. Like I said, I don't really follow sports, but when I do, it's usually basketball. So there you go. But glad to see there are other Tigers fans in the chat. That's cool. But meanwhile, okay. Back to our main event of Tetris here. Got Timmy in some trouble here. Okay, he's going to go ahead and burn out of this. He got some decent pieces to make it happen. Oh, he's going to misshift a T. And it's worth noting, he did recently switch back to console. He had been playing on emulator for a hot minute, but was able to get his console all in ship shape, ready to go, and he is just getting some reps in on the console now that he is readjusting to that timing, and you definitely see it's affecting him a little bit as he's been having more misshifts than you would normally expect from him. And he's kind of getting high up. He's way up there on that top shelf, but ooh, that S not gonna burn anything. I think he thought it was. And it's nothing's gonna happen there. He's done at 42,000. He can't believe it. So Louis Skewy at 85,000 is good, and we'll take game number 1. So there we go. Game 1 in the books. And Timmy hovering 3, let me know he is ready to go. Yeah, oh, Tigers sweeping the Yankees. Wow, all right. So I knew the Tigers have been rebuilding for a hot minute. I wasn't really sure how that had been going. So, like I said, I don't really follow baseball that much. But what I do follow is Classic Tetris, and I do follow those hover 3s as they are both ready to go for this game number 2 coming up in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Okay, we're still garbage. Got it. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's Detroit for you right now. Pistons have some hope for the first time in the last, 10 years, but other than that, I mean, yeah, other than that, all Detroit's kind of a lost cause as far as sports go, so. Fortunately, it's the Pistons because, guess what? Basketball's what I care about, even remotely, so. So both players on the board with the Tetris, both with a much cleaner start already. So we got another simul Tetris on the board here. Well, just keeping it clean. Ooh, but Timmy with a mischief that eyepiece. He's got a column 9 setup. Would really like a long bar now. Is gonna get it for the well transfer. There you go. And is exactly what he was looking for. Try and get that well back over in column 10. And yeah, there you go. He did it. So they are neck and neck here. Both about 15 lines in, although actually Louis going to take the lead with that Tetris. Timmy answering back, so 92,000 for Louis Skooey, 96 for Timmy. Timmy about 3 lines ahead as well, as Louis hits another Tetris. So as we are continuing on here, we've still got a couple more spots open in the queue. We've got 2 more spots available, as this is our second match of the night, and there are 5 in the queue. So there you go. We got 6 total so far. We got 2 more available if people who have not got in yet, people are just getting here and want to play. We got a couple spots open for you if you are interested in being our main event tonight on this Memorial Day edition of Tetris Friendlies, this holiday edition. We've already got some great matches in the queue as well, and I'm happy to see that because it's a holiday here in the States, so we love to see that. We also love to see is some good scoring from both these two guys. We got a Tetris now for Timmy. Go to 194 through 47 lines. But Louis Skooey having a hell of a game right now. He's at 211 through 43. Although he is going to be slowed down a little bit here as he's got this hole towards the left side. And he's not getting the most helpful pieces to get out of this. He's going to go ahead and get this long bar and then go for a Z flat. All right, there we go. He's cleaned up Tetris for Louis. He's going to retake the lead, 243 to 223. Both players having some hot paces right now. And we are neck and neck here. This lead is going back and forth here. Louis got it now. Playing hot potato with the lead. I'm sure Timmy will be throwing it back his way in just a moment. Or rather, taking it back. We'll see. Okay, long bar's not coming at helpful times, so he's actually going to be stuck taking a few burns here. While Louis is just still keeping it going. He's about 40,000, about 40,000 points ahead. Gonna knock down another Tetris, go to 312 through 71 lines. Timmy at 251, having to take some burns. There's the Tetris now for Timmy. There's another Tetris, go to 299. So he is staying within striking distance here, just a couple lines ahead. There's another Tetris for Louis to go to 338. So he's having quite the game for himself here as Timmy gets that horizontal J-tuck to help get Tetris ready. He did knock down the Tetris as well. Gonna knock down another one to go to 345. He's actually got the lead, though is 6 lines ahead. So pace-wise, Louis definitely with the lead at the moment as he hits another Tetris to go to 364. So we're now approaching the level 19 transition here, about 40 lines away. These guys are just keeping things clean, and these are, like, honestly, this could have been main event material if they wanted to, but I know they just wanted to get in the queue, particularly Louis. Louis really, he's been looking to get his competitive reps in, get all that practice in for this year's CTWC, which I can only assume will be online this year, as the Portland Retro Gaming Expo was canceled so early on in the year, but that's okay. I mean, they know how to do it now, and if we go back to Portland next year, that'll be a hell of a show. I can tell you that much. But I'm sure this year's will as well. Whether online, in person, whatever, it'll be a good show. Speaking of good shows, we are about 20 to 25 lines away from transition, depending on whose board you're looking at here. Timmy ahead in lines, but he's got the lead, 464 to now 487 to 460. But Louis coming right back with a Tetris. Now behind by just 2 lines. We are neck and neck here. It's a 2,000 point game in favor of Louis. Timmy gonna surpass the 500,000 mark with that Tetris. Louis needing a long bar. He's taking some nice safety burns here. Try not to let his stat get out of control. There's a Tetris, go to 516. So Timmy answering back. One more Tetris for Timmy before the transition. And same thing for Louis now. Had to take a couple burns. Could have had 2 more, but Those burns prevented it. So Timmy transitioning at 5:59. Let's see what Louis can do here. Gonna get this Tetris in transition at 5:42. Here we go. They are both on fire right now. Oh, what a line spin for Timmy. Someone clip that for Van Dweller. He would love it. So 5:69 for Timmy. Hey now. 5:74. Make that 5:80 for Louis. They are up and running here, continuing on level 20. They are still neck and neck. Timmy knocking down the triple down the middle. Ooh, untimely ZP still for him. Yeah, he's not happy about that one. So, forward a little bit Monka-esque, but he's going to take some nice burns to keep it low. And ooh, really use something for the middle here, weirdly enough. Okay, going to get the Z. But while he's doing all that, Louis Scooey's running away with it here. He's at 6:17. Timmy at 5:90. And, oh, he really needed that long bar about 3 pieces earlier as he had that line dependency. But now he has turned that into a J dependency. And there we go. He's just going to find some other ways to burn this down. But Louis still scoring. He's nice and clean. Nice quick tap of that long bar to the left-hand side. And now Timmy is clean as well. Louis just waiting on this long bar. They are both on 23. Tetris for Louis now. 683. Tetris for Timmy, 631. So about a 50,000 point lead for Louis on account of all the digging from Timmy. But all things considered, honestly, not as huge of a lead as you would expect. I think Louis may have been playing a bit safe. And then maybe to his benefit as Timmy hangs a couple squares and is gonna top out at 634. So, Louis, feel free to play this out if you like. That is some hot, hot pace right there. But just know that you have won and have the 2-0 lead. But if you would like to play this out, you are welcome to. So, he is at 763 here. We could see the max if he decides to keep going. Looks like he will. There's a nice column 9. This is still doable. Yeah, of course, no long bars in sight here. He needs this long bar. Goodness gracious, there it is. My God. Game was not looking to be helpful here, and it's going to be tight. That is going to be really tight here if he wants to get this. He's going to get, okay, he's going to get a couple touches there on 27. This, it's gonna, yeah, he's not going to be able to burn too much here. Yeah. He took the 1. Took another. Okay, no more burns here. Let's see what he can do. He's at 944. He can get one more Tetris here. Yeah, now may as well take the burn. He can only get the 1 Tetris anyway. Oh, man, he needs this long bar. There it is! But it's only going to be a triple. Not going to happen, but a 954. Nice game there from Louis to take game number 2. So there we go. He is on the verge. We're on the verge of another potential sweep here. Louis Scooey showing you right there. Showing you right there. That's right. No warm-ups needed from the pros. He just showed you right there how it's done. And he is ready to go. Timmy is ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and count him down. Game 3. It's a crucial one for Timmy. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, so again, since this could potentially be over after this game if Louis is able to take this one. Up next, you will see Kingsman taking on the Axis. So King knows the drill for sure, but Axis, I think making their debut here on this channel, at least as far as I can recall. But yeah, just make sure you're ready to go. Make sure you're all warmed up and stuff, as this could be potentially the last game of this set. But Timmy's going to look to buy the both of you some time to warm up, as, well, we know King's probably going to need it. No, I'm kidding. Well, maybe not. He might need it. We'll see. We'll see how he's feeling tonight, but Timmy will be looking to buy you some time to warm up anyway, as he has a slight lead at the moment at 71,000. Louis at 69,000. Hey now. He's going to knock down a Tetris to take the lead. Timmy answering back. So there we go. And a simul Tetris. We are neck and neck. Timmy a Tetris worth of lines ahead. Okay, there you go. King with the online facts. There you go. Axis making his debut. This is a debut for the Monday night edition, that is, but not their friendlies debut. So, there you go. Tetris now for Timmy. Is gonna keep him in this one. Simul Tetris. And again, they're just neck and neck here. This 18 portion of play from these two has just been nothing short of phenomenal. It's been really close the whole way, though. Timmy kind of getting into a bit of a dig. Nothing too crazy, though. Look at that. Perfect pieces there. Blessed RNG. There's the long bar for the Tetris. Wow. Those are he needed a few specific pieces, and he to make it perfect, he got them. Ooh, Louis getting into a bit of trouble, too. He had that Z-Splier towards the middle, and that almost got him into some serious trouble. But he was able to come away alive. And but he missed the L-Tuck. Oh, man. That right side. Okay, that right side was looking a little scary for a second there. But wow. That was really scary, but is able to lower this down. He's got himself a dirty Tetris well set up. Dirty Tetris. There it is for Louis Skooey. He hits it. There we go. It's at 268. Wow, what was looking like a very dangerous situation for Louis just turned into a dirty Tetris. My God. Again, the pros, the veterans showing you how it's done. And he is now at 275. Timmy, though, was able to take a lead on account of all the burning. He's at 334 with that Tetris that he just scored. 277 for Louis, so, and they were both at 75 lines, so a couple Tetrises separating them. Gonna go ahead and get that L-Tuck. Nicely done. And there's a Tetris for Timmy to go to 404. My goodness. Okay, I looked away for a split second, and wow, Timmy on an absolute tear right now at 427 through 93 lines. About over 100,000 point lead here over Louis. Timmy, after seeing what happened in games 1 and 2, he's like, screw this. This won't happen again. You kidding me? There's another Tetris. 474 through 103 lines. 368 for Louis through the same line count. So, huge lead here for Timmy. But again, Louis, of course, one of the veterans that we see every year at the World Championship. Classic Tetris, so he knows how to get the job done, has the experience to back him up. So we will see how he handles the situation here as we approach the 19 speed in about 15 lines. So Timmy with the lead at 522, having to take a few burns. And he's going to want to, oh man, that Z piece, yeah, not going to lie, that Z piece sucked. He's just going to need to lower this down as soon as possible. Not going to be able to score for a bit, but Louis going to look to take that opportunity to catch up. He's at 463, Timmy at 528. Still not able to score, going to get a triple. And there we go. Oh, perfect clean out there for Timmy. Now at 5:35, going to transition at 5:59 again. I'm pretty sure that is the same score he transitioned at the last game. Louis at 5:10 with the transition. He wants to take this to the house. He wants to take the sweep. There's the Tetris. We go to 5:34. He is coming in hot now. He knows he's got his work cut out for him if he wants to take this one. Timmy with a Tetris going to 5:92. Oh, but Louis into trouble, not able to get the L where it was supposed to go. And he's going to be done at 5:36, right on the nose. So Timmy at 6:18 is going to avoid the sweep here. And the series is now 2-1. 2-1. All right. So there we go. 2-1 now in favor of Louis. Timmy, forcing a game 4, is now ready to go, as is Louis. We'll go ahead and count him down for game 4 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So again, Timmy just buying Kingsman and Axis some time to warm up. It's like Timmy may have started on 13 by accident. Just saw the reset there. Kind of the curse of the Hover 3. Like, it's nice and visual, especially for when there are a lot of people on a stream. You don't want to clutter the chat, but it can lead to that sometimes. And, you know, it's what it is. You know, it's no big deal. But what is kind of a big deal at the moment is Louis' board, as he is... Yeah, he's just got some really unfortunate pieces and hasn't been able to work them out. But now he's got the center well open. And is gonna knock it down, column 3. Go to 51,000. He's still got the lead, though. As Timmy... Oh, man. Again, this is still game point for Louis, so Timmy really needs to... You know, his goal here really just to stay alive. You know, make sure, you know, do not give him the gift here. Because, well, I mean, yeah, give him the gift. It's game over, so... And we'll see how he is feeling at the moment. Nice T-spin. Wow, some really unique solves there. It's been working out well, but he is... Oh, no! He's gonna hang the J! Wow! He was looking totally fine, but that J just did not want to move when he wanted it to. And just like that, Louis Skewy gets to say game 4 is a no more. Charlie, ring that bell, my guy. All right, so congratulations to Louis Skewy, as he has taken his first competitive set here in 2021. Look at that. He's done it. And Timmy's mom Timmy's mom ruining the day for him. But yeah, win's a win nonetheless. Guess you guys will have to rematch when I make my return. But yeah, thank you both for coming on. It is always a treat. Wow. So up next, it's coming up right now, Kingsman taking on the Axis. So we will be right back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. And yeah, no, thank you, Louis. It's a treat to be able to call over you, man. Like all the greats. It's my pleasure's all mine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this will be your third matchup of the night here on the Monday Memorial Day edition of Tetris Friendlies. So we'll go ahead and get these introductions, please. In the red corner, he is known in the world of classic Tetris as the host of the Friday night edition of Tetris Friendlies, the flagship of the show, Tetris Friendlies. And he is also known as the king of the restreams. Ladies and gentlemen, if you got the White Claws, now would be a great time to get it out for Kingsman. There it is. There it is. There's the White Claw. He's got the lime out tonight. There you go. And in the blue corner, his opponent, making their debut here on the Monday night edition of Friendlies, that is. They played on a Friday night version against Elp, not able to defeat him. They will look to take down the king tonight. It's the Axis. All right, there we go. And again, for those who may just be getting here, may just be tuning in, we have got 2 spots left in the queue if anyone wants it. Here we go. And Kingsman let us know, hey, I'm cool. I can roll too. You all the cool kids, I'm one of you. Look at that. Wow, it's actually looks moderately effective too. My God. So look at that. Anyone looking to roll? Learn from the king. Going no rotation challenge there. Wow, I got a line. Look at that. That is the King's promo tonight. Yeah, no kidding. All right. So Axis asking for 18 all the way. King has agreed. He is ready to go and is not afraid of the 18 all the way. So we just need the ready from Axis now. There we go. King hulking out. And there we go. Axis is ready to go. So we're going to count him down for game number 1. That is coming up in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And is King actually rolling? Well, he was a minute ago. I don't know if I don't think he'll be rolling for the match, but no way he could learn it that quick. Yeah, he's showing you. Nope. Not in the match. Just showing off that he kind of figured something out, you know. And honestly, it did look effective there. So just be a matter of getting access to those A and B buttons, you know. But no row challenge with rolling. Maybe could contend for that world record. Who knows? Can you imagine Kingsman getting that record? That would be iconic right there. But speaking of iconic, he does have the lead at the moment. 69,000, hey now. To 48,000 for Axis. Although Axis, oh man, he's gonna get the dirty Tetris. There it is. He's at 72,000 now, taking a 1,000 point lead. And he's got that nice clean well transfer with that as well. So there we go. Kingsman now having to take a few burns. Is the most favorable pieces. Nice long bar flat move that he really likes a lot. Oh, ooh, that Z piece. Oh man, these Z pieces, man. My God. There's another couple burns there. So Kingsman staying alive. You know, I think the king of long ago would have topped out, well, long ago, but not tonight. He is, you know, he's definitely improved quite a bit, and he's improved his 19 game as of late as well. So he's showing us, hey, like, I still got game. I may be an old fart compared to most of you, but I got game. But speaking of having game, who's got the game right now is Axis, who's got a huge lead, knocking down a Tetris. Good at 212 through 45 lines, so a really hot game here for them. About a 100,000 point lead over the king as we are now approaching the 50 line mark. And we got Heist in the chat. Welcome in. And again, for those others who may just be getting here, Heist, if you're looking for a fight, we got 2 more spots open in this queue. So, like I said, anyone's looking for a fight, there you go. Yeah, the vultures did not steal all the spots, so there were not as many vultures as normal. Probably because of the American holiday, but hey, that's okay. But what's not okay was that long bar misdrop from Axis and the T right after. Oh man, he's gonna be done at 223. So that will be it for them. 223, 440, the final score. So King needs to get to 224 to take this one. It is not over yet. He's at 69 lines. Hey now. He's got all night to make this happen. Gonna hit the Tetris with 201. One more and change should do it here. He's gonna go ahead and use that long burn to set up. There's the Tetris. All right, just another burn line. Actually, he's got it. He's already got it. But if you want to take another single for the insurance, you can go for it. But yeah, you're good. There we go. Now it's confirmed. He's good. And Kingsman is going to take game number 1 with the chase down. Oh, rip Heist. All right. So, wow. Nice chase down there from the King. Showing you he can get the job done. And once we've got those readies in the chats, or the hover 3 if you prefer, we will go ahead and get this underway. Yeah, Heist, just play and get coached at the same time. Not just by Valor, but by your opponent. I'm kidding. All jokes aside. They are both ready to go. We're going to go ahead and kick them off for game number 2. That's coming up in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, there you go. Have him coach you live. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so neither player with the cleanest of starts. King gonna get the long run to kind of bail him out a bit though, get the first Tetris of the game, and now he's gonna have to take a triple with this next one. But would you look at that? He is getting the perfect pieces to open things back up again. So a nice efficient clean out from him. As Axis is still looking for his first Tetris of the game. As King hits another one. So 57,000, or actually make that 80,000, excuse me. Wow, I'm literate, I promise. 80,000 for King, 58 for Axis. That's why I was reading the wrong board. There you go. So another Tetris for King to get him to 104. So he's about 5 lines ahead. But Axis knocking down the Tetris there to basically negate that. So we'll have to take some burns here. Didn't want to try and go for some crazy Buko spin there. So a couple Tetrises. In the lead is Kingsman. As we are continuing on. There's another one for King to go to 151. Another one for Axis. We'll go to 130. So yeah, both these guys are keeping things clean. They're just kind of trading Tetrises back and forth here as King hits another one. He's going to go ahead and take that burn with the square. Yeah, I like that. That was a good burn with the square there to just take that burn, create that dependency, and then he happened to get the piece that he needed, which was good also, but, you know, still good burn with the square to make it happen. All right, he's going to get another Tetris here to go to 204 to 177. We are at the 50 line mark, just about. So, oh, it's King that's kind of on a hot base here. So we will see if he can keep this up the rest of the way. Or if Axis will find his footing here and get the first win here in this set. Yeah, that's right. Maybe the King should have put himself on his Fave 5 2021. That'd be bullshit. Not gonna lie. let's be real. And especially with that top out there. I didn't see which piece hung first. I just look over. There were a couple, and he'll be done at 231. So we kind of got the reverse. We've got the reverse situation of game one. So 232 is the target. Although Axis not with the cleanest of boards. So again, this is not over yet. Needs to get to 232 to take this. And that will require him to get out of this little dig. He's got all night, though. He's got all night. Got plenty of time before the transition. Still about 55 lines. So, would like to do it before then, but honestly, could probably just line it out at this point. He's going to go ahead and just take that burn because he's got that S dependency on the left. He's able to fill in. Again, just needs about 13,000 more. Actually, no, about 12,000 more points. Excuse me. So he needs to get to 232. Just chipping away at this board. And it looked like he was going to be in trouble for a sec, but he's looking good now. And it looks like he's going to seal it with a Tetris to get him to 241. And we're all knotted up 1-1 for the first time tonight. Here we go. All right, King is ready to go. And we just need the ready from Axis. There it is. So we're going to count him down. Game number 3. Always once a best of 5s. Now a best of 3 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. There we go. So both players trading early top outs. And then the opponent able to chase down. Oh, I didn't even notice, man. I didn't even notice. I'll have to go back and watch it later. But, yeah, both players kind of trading the early top outs, followed by a chase down. And that has left us at 1 game apiece. Oh, that! Yeah. That was some good timing there, too. Wow. But Supermarker... Or no, Supermarker. What the hell am I talking about? Supermark64. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you are enjoying this hot action here going on. Here on Tetris. Supermarker. God damn it. Alright, 98,000 for King, 92 for Axis. We are neck and neck here the first 20 lines. But Axis misdropping that S piece on the left. There's a Tetris. So there we go. He's going to go ahead and resolve that, but has got a line dependency to fill in. Oh, but got the long bar a piece too late. He wanted that long bar before the J. He just had to fill it in with the J, but, you know, would you look at that, you know, long bar showed up a piece later. So 132 for Kingsman. Make that 156. Going to take the lead. So 148 for Axis. So Kingsman is ahead on lines. As Axis has been trying not to burn, as you can see here from the center well he's got going on. Just trying not to burn too much, just letting the well go where he wants. But guess what? No long bar in sight, and this could get nasty real quick as that S-piece is really going to throw things off. And oh, he's going to hang the S, and followed by a long bar, and he'll be done at 152. So Kingsman on another hot pace to start this off is gonna be good. We'll take game number 3. and is on the verge of a win here. Game point. All right, so King is ready to go. Look at that, he wastes no time. And Axis ready as well, so we will count them down for game 4. And that's coming up in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So up next, as this could potentially be the last game of the night. Or not of the night, of the set. My God. Last game of the set, this could be if King is able to win it. It'll be Madeline taking on Ian Keith, the former #1 contender for the Upstarts tournament, will be playing it tonight. So there you go. So you guys know the drill. Make sure you're ready to go in case this happens to be the last game. So we are off and running here, about 15 lines in. We got 70,000 for Kingsman, 36 for Axis. Kingsman was in a little bit of trouble there, but got the long bar to get the Tetris and kind of bail him out. But Axis, Axis not with the greatest of boards either. Axis having to take a few burns, and now it's actually Kingsman with the cleaner board right now. Just has that hole at the bottom, and it's going to open it up with a square. There we go. Nicely done. But now has a line dependency towards the middle to contend with. But there you go. There's the long bar. So he's at 107. Axis at 68. Both at the 31 line mark. Now they're having an amazing game, but King having a better one. And that, you know, in competition, that is all that matters. Ooh, King looked like he had some indecision on that T-piece. There were a couple spots he had in mind, but he needs to get something left. But, oh, that long bar's going to hang on the right. He can't believe it. And he is done at 111. Tetris for Axis to go to 98. Needs one more here. Needs to get to 112. Could just line this out if he wants. He's just 10,000 points away. Yeah, brutal line misdrop way up high. Going to go ahead and take a couple safety doubles. Longbar shows up as the well is covered. Now he's open again. Wants to do this in style, Gabe. Give it to him. There it is. Boom, touches for Axis. And just like that, we are going to a decider. Both of these two just gifting each other 4 games in a row. And that has led us to this best of 1. So Kingsman is ready to go. Axis ready to go as well. We'll count them down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, so once again, up next will be Madeline taking on Ian Keith after this game. This is confirmed the last game, regardless of who wins this. So here we go. We're off and running here. We've got Axis kind of high up to start out. Not able to get a Tetris so far. Ooh, nice J-Tuck way up high. It's gonna stay alive here. And there's the Tetris for Axis. Wow. Some great survival. It was a great job staying composed there. Way up there on the top shelf. And he's got to knock down another Tetris. Go to 53,000. Just 2,000 points behind through about 20 lines. So there you go. We are neck and neck. Ooh, Axis not deciding to use that J to fill in the line dependency. He wanted to wait for the line, but that is turning out to be to his detriment. Oh man, he's way up there. Ooh, that S. was absolutely brutal. Gets the dirty Tetris. Are you kidding me? How on earth? Wow, how did he get that over? So he is still alive. 89,000 for him, 108 for Kingsman. Tetris for Axis to take the lead, 113. Kingsman answering back. Wow. I thought that was game over for Axis, but nope. Not today, not that easily. RNGesus was happy with him tonight. My God. So 139 for Axis, 137 for Kingsman. Once again, we're neck and neck through 50 lines as Axis takes the lead with the Tetris. Wow, I still can't believe it. That was crazy. So both players looking moderately clean at the moment. Nice burn there for Axis. Had to create a hole, but it was a really good burn. There we go. He's got it open up, and he's going to get the Tetris. Look at that. And you can see he didn't want to make that J dependency on the left side. Didn't want that to get out of hand, so he put that first S piece away from the spot that, a lot of people would think to put the S piece. And, but then he ended up getting another S, so he's like, all right, fine, I'll make the J hole. But he was able to resolve it, so no big deal. But definitely an interesting observation there. But now, he's getting it. Those S pieces are proving to be a bit unhelpful here. So he is still alive. Kingsman, meanwhile, keeping crystal clean. Gonna knock down a Tetris to take the lead. 216 to 214, though. Axis with some burns has taken the lead right back. So we're at the 75 line mark for these guys. And yeah, they're still just trucking along. They're gonna just keep on keeping on. And they are just trying to make this game 5 one to remember. There's a Tetris for Kingsman and a Tetris for Axis. And actually, Kingsman's got the lead despite being behind by 3 lines. He's at 285, right on the nose, to 270. Tetris for Axis now 292. Nice burn setup with the S pieces there. And it's going to pay off. He gets the Tetris. So we're approaching that level 19 transition pretty quickly here. And who could have had another setup there, Kingsman? He could have had the long bar flat there if he had played that L a little bit differently. But in either case, he made the pieces work. So and he still got the lead. 379 to 340 for Axis. Nice long bar flat for Axis as well, just keeping it out of the way. It was like, hey, I don't need this. Just burn it away. So about 20 lines away from the 19 transition, about 25 if you're Kingsman. So Axis is a few lines ahead and behind in points, so 19 comes. He's really going to want to turn up the efficiency here if he wants to catch up, as Kingsman does have a, this lead is bigger than it looks, assuming both players can reach the kill screen, which I know King has done it. I haven't really seen Axis play too much. This is actually, yeah, this is probably the first I'm seeing from him, and, he's putting on a show here. So I believe that he could do it. If he hasn't before, well, hey, maybe tonight could be the night. So as we are less than 10 lines away from transition now, Kingsman, with some B-type action going on over there. He is going to want to lower this down right now. He needs to get out of this. Going to go ahead and take that triple, and he's got some burning away to do. Axis kind of high up as well. Oh, but then misdrop of the Z for King. And I don't think he can do anything. He's done at 424, but Axis in some trouble too at 406. He needs to get to 425. Let's see if he can get out of this. This is going to be a tough dig. And oh, it's not going to happen. He hangs the long bar. And just like that, Kingsman, at the skin of his teeth, is going to survive. Game number 5 to take the game in the match. Wow, what a finish. Wow, there you go. Let's get on over to the winner's seat. There he is, the king himself. Has got the White Claw, happy with himself about that victory. Not super amped up per usual, but is he gonna hold on? Is he gonna cut his promo? Hang on. Let me let him cut his promo.
Get the White Claw out, of course, Burb. You know, we gotta celebrate a win without question with one of these tall boys, the Natural Lime Axis. That's a revenge match. He took my Elo back at Mendion's where I played like garbage. But tonight on the Burb Show, the Memorial Day friendlies, baby, I got it done. So what we do, baby, we toast one up to all the homies. This one is for all the great men and women that serve this country proud and make it safe for guys like me and Burb to bring you a show, baby. Toast it up. King Fountain all day. Take it away, Burb.
All right, there you go. Yeah, it wouldn't be a King victory without a promo. Let me get the music going again. But there you go. King's been taking the victory, taking care of business, says Louis Skewy. So there you go. Congratulations. Thank you both for coming on. So up next, we've got Madeline taking on Ian Keith. So we will be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is our fourth matchup of the night. We are almost halfway through. Well, assuming we get a couple more matches again. We are still open 2 more matches. I will take up to 2 more matches. Though I know a bunch of people are watching. I guess the Gauntlet's going on right now. So hey, maybe they'll give us a raid when they're done. Who knows? But yeah, let's get these introductions, please. After I fix the music. There we go. Okay. In the red corner, she is one of the world's up-and-coming hyper tappers. She is really made some huge strides as of late. And yeah, she is showing us she's cracked now. And is going to look to get the job done despite being on an emulator tonight. It's Madeline! And in the blue corner, her opponent, he was the former #1 contender for the Upstarts Championship and is going to look to get back there. Looking to get his reps in before he takes on Martz later this week. And he is known here as the Fire-Breathing Dragon. It's Ian Keith. There you go. There's the smoke coming out of him there. That's not the scene, nor is that. There we go. All right. So once again, this is our 4th matchup of the night. For those just getting here, we've got room for 2 more. If anyone else wants to play tonight, Ian is ready to go. And did we get a? Okay, and Madeline has selected level 18. If you could just confirm that If you could just confirm that you are ready to go. But they did agree on level 18 for game number 1. Madeline is ready, so we will go ahead and count him down for game number 1. And it's coming your way in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So here we go. And again, you know, Ian Keith was asking Martz, like, hey, do we want to get our tournament match done today? And Martz turned him down. He wants to do it with the king this Friday, and you know, I respect it. But I think he was just too afraid of. I think he was too afraid of the roast that I come up with, because I'm a bit more subtle. But I still do my jabs from time to time. That almost makes it worse, I guess, in some ways. So there you go. So Tetris for Madeline up on row 2. She's at 33,000. Ian at 70,000 here through the first 15 lines. So another Tetris for Ian now to go to 94,000. Madeline's still... Ooh, excuse me. Madeline's still just building up on row 2. As she is got lots of weight on that hole over in column 8. And yeah, she's not really going to be able to open that up for a little while. But this Tetris will help. Although, she's got the tuck set up, which, yeah, again, I think she's just going to go ahead and stick with row 2 for now. We'll see how that works out for her. Although it's getting J after J. She needs an L, but guess what? It ain't coming. So now she's got lots of burns ahead of her here. Although, oh, you're kidding me. She's got a dirty Tetris setup. Oh, dirty Tetris! There it is for Madeline. Wow. And a perfect wall transfer back over to column 10. Row 2, but column 10. You love to see another simul Tetris here. And Madeline's right there. 139 to 169. So about a Tetris and a half difference here. Wow. So no console? No problem, it seems, in the early going. Madeline showing us she's still got it. Don't matter for them tappers. And as Moodus would say, tapas, man. And yeah, like that. There's one showing you how it's done right there. So 167. Ooh, making a few misdrops now. Maybe I am speaking a little too soon, but she's at 167, 168 to 224 for Ian. So Ian does still have the lead, but yeah, Madeline showing some great resilience here, just making just about anything work. And there, ooh, didn't fill in the long bar dependency. I don't think she realized that was going to open up. I think she may have thought that it would still be closed, so defaulted to throwing that long bar over to the left. But in either case, she's in a much cleaner spot now. Just looking to start scoring here. Maybe she can get an L piece. And, oh no, she's not going to go for the burn. But does with the long bar. So, she's kind of between going for row 1 and row 2. But meanwhile, Ian can take a couple burns himself here. Has about a 100,000 point lead and is back by 7 lines. Well, not so much anymore. Had got a Tetris there to close that gap in lines, but commanding lead here for Ian Keith right now. Madeline, now all cleaned up, decided to take some burns in favor of getting rid of that hole on row 2. And that is going to help her stack immensely here. Although now is kind of not getting the most favorable pieces. Oh, she knows she's behind. She's going to try and go for this crazy center well, but guess what? No long bar in sight. Not friendly pieces right now. 2 line dependencies. Is just chipping away at one. Fills in the other. Okay, now she's got that line dependency on the right side. He's going to go ahead and fill that in. So, kind of a dangerous situation, but them tappers, man, they make it look easy. Ooh, but that T did not look so easy to deal with. So, she's going to be digging away at this for a little while, though I have no doubt she will survive. Let's see if she can get that long bar in there. Yep, there you go. Gonna get a nice square tuck as well to deal with that misdrop from earlier. Oh, but it's gonna hang a J. That's gonna be tough. Okay, square is gonna get over. getting some nice pieces to get out of this. Needs something to that left side. Oh, but she can't get the long bar over there. And she's going to be done at 241 in an absolute suffer game. So Ian Keith at 370 is going to be good. We'll take game number 1. There you go. And too used to console, says Madeline. You know, and yeah, and even for tappers, you know, I mean, it doesn't affect them as much as DAS players, you know. It can still kind of throw off the rhythm. Especially if you got to get that frame perfect tap to start off, you know, right as the piece is entering. All right, so once we have got some readies here on a level selection from one of you, whoever didn't pick last time, I think, yeah, all right, it's Ian's choice, yeah, that's right. Okay, so he's ready 18, just need the ready from Madeline, there it is. So we will go ahead and count them down for game number 2. That is coming your way in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. We are off and running here in game number 2. Madeline just having a suffer game in the first one, and that allowed Ian Keith to really just run away with it and, yeah, take the game. So Ian having some early complications over towards the middle. Is going to go ahead and just start chipping away at this long bar dependency with some other pieces. Yeah, you can see he's filling in those columns towards on the far left and the far right, 1 and 10, and that is, and you know, and that's allowing him, you know, it's what a lot of the better players do. They just fill in those sides, and it's just like, yeah, it doesn't matter what piece I get, you know, surely one of them will work to allow me to dig away at this. Though now he's got that line dependency over on the right, gonna get the line. And now both players are in Dig City. So welcome everybody to Dig City. Population, both of these two players. Madeline with the lead though. Ooh, gonna misdrop that L piece. Yeah, I think she would have realized in time, could have just left that J straight upwards, but obviously, you know, it's a misdrop. Obviously, it takes a second to react to that. So, but she's gonna work this out just fine and gonna get the column 3 Tetris. There we go. She found her keys. Was able to drive on home. There you go. She's at 114. Ian at 76,000 points. So a really, really rough game for both of these two so far. And Ian Keith may opt to stay on row 2. We'll see. Nope, I'm going to go ahead and just burn this down. Wants to play this safe. He's got this. He's kind of got a high middle of the board. But all this burning will send him further behind. So we'll see what he wants to do here. He's going to go ahead and just open up that hole since, I mean, yeah, he's already burned all the way down. So may as well. So there you go. 87,000 for him. 126 for Madeline. Madeline going to get a row 2 Tetris there to go to 150. And, oh, a nice tuck setup for Madeline with the J and the L. Wow, I like that a lot, actually. I would not have thought of that. But she's at 150. He's got this long bar dependency. Actually, well, technically 2. Has that well on the right. And then in the middle, that's a deep well right there. So, yeah, she's going to have to just start chipping away at it. Making it slightly more shallow. That's going to allow Ian Keith to catch up a bit. He's at 123. But guess what? No long bar in sight for Madeline. She just, oh, there it is, finally, but not when it's helpful. Tetris now for Ian. Madeline going to get a long bar down the right, and that is going to help significantly. Look, she's got a dirty Tetris setup. Can she get the bar? Oh, come on, game. Come on, game. Oh, no joy. There's the long bar taunting her in the next box, and she is done at 160. So Ian Keith at 171. Is going to be good, and he will take game number 2. So there you go. Wow, Wow, yeah, suffer game on both sides, but yeah, Ian able to come out on top. Madeline, like, screw this. We're going 15. Slowing this down, which honestly isn't the worst thing in the world. We are way ahead of schedule right now, so I am okay with this. So we just need ready from Ian. And there it is. We will go ahead and count them down for game 3, which is coming up in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So yeah, this could potentially be the last game of the set. And that's right, Boxy, you are up next after the conclusion of this set. It'll be him taking on Oscar. I don't know if have we seen Oscar on Monday? I don't think we've seen him on a Monday. Should we do a 0 start the game time? Yeah, 0 to 19 speed run. Yeah. Nah, that's like Unfriendly's level material right there. If Jeff and Martz ever do that again, like, ask about doing a 0 to 19 speed run. So both are on the board with a Tetris. And Madeline with 2 here. She's at 40,000. So, yeah, after the conclusion of this set, if no one else has joined the queue, and if anyone feels like playing again, we will see. I know Gauntlet is getting towards the end of the night. I know we may get some raiders from over there if Sharky is feeling so kind as to send them this way. But I know that's where a lot of people are at the moment. But after the conclusion of this one, I will, if anyone feels like playing a second time, honestly, screw it. Like I said, we still got 2 more spots open. So I promised 8 matches, and I am fully willing to be available for them. So, but if not, whatever, that's fine. So, and, oh, Ian with a slightly dirty Tetris there over on row 2. He's gonna clean out as well. He's at 106 now through 30 lines. Madeline at 88,000. Madeline gonna throw that long bar over to the left. I think that was just a split triple there, as she had that hole at the bottom. So we'll see if she decides to try and open it up. Oh, a nice column 2 touches for Madeline. So, okay, quick score check here. We are at the 45 line mark, just about for both of these two. 120 on the nose for Madeline. 166 for Ian. So, about a 2 Tetris lead in favor of Ian Keith as he hits another Tetris. And, ooh, slight misdrop of that. The Z piece, rather. Yeah, the Z piece for Madeline. Oh, but what a triple tuck with the L piece. Oh, my God. Some crazy tucks. There's the Vits way up high. Holy smokes. So, looked like that could have been fatal, but nope, Madeline just tap, tap, tap. There you go. It's all fixed up. Yeah, that's right. The Palito tuck, as they call it in the world of LATAM. So, yeah, 250 for Ian now. 166 for Madeline. And, oh, Madeline, oh, no. A couple of misdrops. That Z-piece is gonna hang. And she'll be done at 166. So, Ian Keith, the fire-breathing dragon, is gonna complete the sweep and take the game of the match. GG to you. Charlie, ring the bell. All right, there we go. Madeline says, screw the emulator, man. That is absolutely brutal. So there you go. Ian Keith, your winner. Showing Marts, hey, I'm ready for you this Friday. I could have given you the beatdown of the century tonight, but you didn't want to. So there we go. There he is, that fire-breathing dragon, breathing it out. So thank you both for coming on. Rough go there on the emulator for Madeline, of course. But yeah, hopefully we will see her back soon on the console. So up next, we've got Oscar taking on Boxy, and this should be an interesting one. And, you know, again, we haven't really seen Boxy on this show, or not Boxy. No, we've seen Boxy on this show a number of times. Oscar on this show before. Oh man, that's gonna get clipped out of context. All right, we'll be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are about halfway through this edition, this Memorial Day edition of Tetris Friendlies. And yeah, like that, just like that, we're going to go ahead and get introductions going. This should be an interesting one. In the red corner, here's one of LATAM's finest stars here in the world of classic Tetris. One of our max out players representing them here tonight. And was challenged by one of our hosts and is gonna look to take him down. It's Oscar! And in the blue corner, his opponent. No face cam tonight. But he is one of our ELO Battles hosts every few weeks. He's one of the Wednesday hosts. But more importantly, he is the host of the hottest new game show in the world of Classic Tetris, and honestly, just in all the world in general. Who wants to be a max outer? And well, Oscar did. And he is a max outer. Not on the show, but in the game. And Boxy gotta like to show us what he's got. There he is, Boxy! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, no face cam from him tonight, but that is A-OK, as it is not required. No, fake, obviously. I don't know what you're referring to, but obviously, no, it is fake. Fake news. Oh, man. But what's not fake news is that Oscar is offering up 18 all the way. We will see if Boxy will agree. And he has agreed, so we just need readies in the chat. They have agreed to 18 all the way. Boxy is ready to go. And, oh, Oscar, I just realized there might be an issue with your capture card. You may want to check that in OBS, because I noticed you're pressing buttons, but I don't see anything happening. I just see the screen with the rocket screen. So you may want to check that real quick before we get underway. Yeah, definitely something with the capture card, because like I said, I do not see anything happening, so... But yeah, so if you don't mind doing that real quick, just check in capture card, just real quick before we get underway, just because like I said, it look, because on my end it is on the rocket screen. I don't know if it is for you, but yeah, I know, Bill, right? That is unbelievable. I know it. Okay, so Oscar needing a quick second, probably having to restart his OBS. So we will give him just a moment. And again, that is no worries. We are way ahead of schedule anyway. So that is A-OK. Like, buy David Michael J some time to get in the shower. Someone said they needed a shower who's in a later match. So there you go. Whoever that was, I believe it was David. There you go. Get some time to get in the shower. Oh, that's unfortunate, Bill. Bill, what did you get? I'm curious. I obviously I didn't get a chance to see it. I haven't been home all day. Like I got home literally 20 minutes before this stream started, so 765. Oh, hey, that's not terrible. I mean, maybe well, actually for you that probably is, but for me not so much. For me, I would have been happy with that, but but then again, yeah, your league's above me, so there you go. Yeah, so we're just waiting for Oscar to come on back. So I mean, yeah, like I said, we can just kind of chit chat him in. Oh, there we go. Okay, he's here. One kill screen. Oh yeah, dude, that's brutal. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much how my sets in the 6-4 tournament went. Well, actually, except that was worse, but I know that feeling. All right, so, yep, Oscar's looking good. He's ready to go. Boxy, can you just confirm you're ready? There it is. Okay, we will go ahead and count him down for game number 1. Slight delay, but no worries, because we're ahead of schedule anyway. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, so just a few more to go here. And again, these gentlemen did agree to 18 all the way. slight delay on Oscar's end. We give him a quick refresh. Maybe it's on my end. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we are up and running here. Neither player with a Tetris yet, but Boxy having to take a few burns, but is going to get it 8 lines in. Oscar with a Tetris as well. And it's 2 for 2. 2 for 2. James Chen would be losing his mind. And 3 for 3. So it's 12 lines, 3 Tetrises, going perfect so far. As Boxy hits another Tetris, although had to create some holes in the process. But once again, those who may just be getting here, we've got room for one more match. If anyone else feels like playing, just as these guys are kind of getting underway here, I don't expect an early top out here from these guys. These guys are pretty close to pro, I would say. I mean, we got a max out player on stage. I don't expect too many early top outs in this one. So now, if it was like King versus Vandy, it'd probably be like, okay, hold on. Or Martz versus Elp in a best of 69, I probably would just be hyper focused. But like, man. But yeah, got room for one more. So, like I said, I will, if anyone else feels like playing, and again, I will allow a repeat match as well, just since, well, not the same match, but like if people want to play again that have already played, I don't mind. As like I said, I'd like to close the queue at some point, but yeah. Anyway, 196 for Boxy, 114 for Oscar. Oscar slowing down a bit here after that hot start, that 100% Tetris rate start. And he is not really getting long bars when he wants them. He's going to go ahead and take a safety triple. Finally, a long bar for Oscar. Boom, Tetris. 146 to 219. So Boxy kind of on a hot pace here. So he's now at 242 with that Tetris he just hit there. Oscar gonna take some nice burns here. Oh man, needed a Z or a T. Finally gets the T. Oh man, but that S piece would have been a lot better than that long bar. If the order of those would have been flipped, that would have been perfect for Oscar. But right now he is just chipping away here. And this board is Boxy is expanding his lead. He's at 310 through 69 lines. Hey now. Tetris down for Oscar. There we go. He's nice and clean now. Boxy, meanwhile, has a Quaid Mike style Tetris. Gonna hit it. Go to 338 through 79 lines. Oscar at 229 through 77. So about 100,000 point lead here for Boxy as he knocks down another Tetris. And yeah, like I said, he is on a nice pace here right now. Is going to look to keep this up. We'll see if he decides to go. Oh, he is. He's going for a slightly dirty Tetris there. To keep his pace alive. Does not want to give Oscar any chance of catching up. And this one is proving to be really interesting already. So Oscar, nice and clean. Going to knock down a Tetris. But now Boxy clean as well. Has decided to throw as well back on over to the right. Is going to hit a Tetris to go to 412 through 98 lines. So, nice game here for him. 302 for Oscar through 94. So, he's got some lines to give here as as we are approaching the 19 transition. Simul Tetris, 349, 457, the two scores here. Yeah, so we are about 25 lines away for both of these two before we change over. And I kind of like that T-burn from Oscar there, as he was hoping maybe the opposite piece. I forget what the piece was at this point. It happened so fast, but he wanted the J, not the L, basically. And that's game's a troll. That is absolutely how it is. But speaking of the game being a troll, it's kind of being one to Boxy right now. He got the long bar, and you could tell he wanted to throw it left. Oh, man, he's in trouble. He wanted to throw it left, but the game decided he didn't have gas. And that ended up resulting in a top out after some misdrops. So he's done at 469. Hey, now. So there's your target, Oscar. 470. That is the target. So this game is not over yet. Transition is looming here. He's at 408. And has 4 lines to go. Will need some post-transition play to make this happen. Gonna hit a Tetris to lessen that workload. So there you go. He's at 437. Needs to get to 470. Gonna go all the way left with that long bar. Oh, there you go. He is just keeping it low. Does not want to do anything too crazy here. Can probably just line this out at this point. Yeah, no, not even probably. He just can. So he's just burning away. There's the Tetris to go to 474, and he's got it. Game number 1 going to Oscar. There you go. You know, he was down by a lot, but a few slip-ups from Boxy, and he was able to chase it down. And speaking of Boxy, he's ready to go. He shakes it off quick. And we just need the ready from Oscar, and there you go. He's ready to go. So we will go ahead and count him down for game number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So there we go. They are about to be underway. Give them both a quick refresh. Okay, and they are now both underway. And ooh, Boxy with an early line hang way up high. It must be raining where he is. He's trying to build that roof. That is, yeah. That's going to be rough. Okay, there we go. He's got the line cleared out. And oh man, would have really loved that L a piece earlier so he could tuck it over on the left. So he is going to be digging for a hot minute here. That's going to allow Oscar to catch up. And actually, I think he's 3 for 3 on the start again. Perfect through 12 lines so far. Boxy just needing something down that left side. There we go. He could use a J. Ooh, actually not going to use the J. Looks like maybe he wants a long bar instead. But it's going to go ahead and just settle for the J. For whatever reason, he didn't want to use the J there, but it's working out for him. He's got the center well set up, and he's going to knock it down. And he will go ahead and transfer that well back over to the right. So there we go. He's at 53,000. Oscar already at 136 through 24 lines on an absolute tear to start out. Another Tetris. Now he is looking for a T or alternatively another Z. Oh, what an L spin. Wow, what a solution there for that. Okay, I was going to say he was looking for a D or a Z. But no, that L works. And he's all cleaned up. Tetris for Oscar, 208 through 40 lines. So he's got over 100,000 point lead, though Boxy cutting into that a little bit. Wow, I just can't believe that freaking spin there. Oh my god. So he is at 209. Boxy at 126. We got Maestro in the chat. Welcome in. Still a spot open in the queue if you want it. There's one more. Do you feel like being the main event tonight? Maybe not join Club Zero again, though. Oh, man. No, but I'll have you know, I laughed about that for days. That was hilarious. Oh, man. So 266 for Oscar. And 222 for Boxy. And there we go. All right, we got a main event here. Maestro and Louis Scuey. Look at that. So I will go ahead and, not end the match. Close the queue is what I want. There we go. All right, there we go. We're booked up. I don't have to think about it anymore. Cool. So 315, make that 338 for Oscar. Oscar is still on a tear here. Boxy having some complications at 248. And, ooh, a square misdrop for Boxy here. Oh, man, he is... Oh, yeah, he's in trouble here. Oh, that... Another early shift from Boxy, and that's going to do him in. He's done at 251. So, Oscar at 368. Uh-oh. We've got a potential sweep coming here. As he's good at 369. Alright, so Boxy is ready to go, and yeah, like I said, a bit of delay. Yeah, definitely a bit of delay on Oscar's side, and that's okay. We'll work with it. It's fine. And Oscar has said 18 in the chat. I am assuming he is ready. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's okay. A little delay, that's fine. I've dealt with worse, so it's okay. So we will go ahead and count them down for game number 3. Once I fix the music, actually, I'll count them down. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So yeah, those people with the delay, you know, Boxy would probably just be ahead in lines. That's not, yeah, again, that's not a huge deal. There we go. So Boxy with the Tetris here, Oscar off and running here again. A bit of an internet delay, but you know, it's what it is. That's kind of the nature of the beast. You know, when you got, you know, people from all over the world, you know, some people just have better internet than others, and that's, again, we work with it. It's fine. I mean, 30 years ago when this game came out, actually going on 40 years ago now, my God, this would never have been possible, so... You know, I wouldn't be here if I was the age I am now, like 40 years ago. Not a chance. Not a chance in hell. I'd be sitting here right now screaming my ears off at you people. Like, it's not a chance. But here we are, 2021, and yeah. Lots of new players such as myself. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The internet wasn't invented, so, you know, we work with it. You know, it doesn't always work, but when it does, wow, you know. So 164 for Boxy, 81 for Oscar. But Oxy is about 10 lines ahead at 38 lines. Not even about 10 lines ahead. He just is 10 lines ahead. But there's a touch for Oscar to go to 104 through 32 lines. Yeah, wow, indeed. So about a 100,000 point lead here now for Boxy. He is not happy about the result of those first 2 games. He kind of struggled a bit. You know, had a few misdrops, lots of early shifts, and, you know, as a fellow Des player, I get it. It is absolutely frustrating when that happens, you know, just all the time. The game just kind of, you know, it feels like the game just kind of decides sometimes, right? It's like, oh, by the way, you've lost S. It's like, what? Like, what do you mean? Like, I did it right, but, you know, not according to the game, so. Not according to the entity that matters, so. But Boxy, ooh, man, he's going to miss that S-spin, though. That is going to cost him a few more burns. Not going to not going to be dangerous, but that is going to cost him some burns here. As he is at 60 lines at 228. And Oscar at 57 lines at 183. So definitely a true lead for Boxy, but not necessarily by a lot. Pretty neck and neck, actually, as far as pace goes. This is a pretty neck and neck game. As Oscar hits another Tetris to go to 229. It's actually catching up in the line count as well. Is at 66 lines. Boxy at 71. So actually, it may even be Oscar with the pace lead now on account of that digging from Boxy, but Boxy expanding his lead on the real-time score as he hits another one to go to 282. Although that square will cause some complications. He'll be digging for a little while longer. See if the game wants to give him anything helpful, but nope, it's going to give him another square where, guess what, he doesn't have a spot for one, so. And he's going to go ahead and spire that S in the middle. That square actually will help in comparison to the other ones anyway, as he did use that to take a double, so. Yeah, just a couple more burns here, and he'll be wide open for business again. So 300,000 now for Oscar. He's taking the lead. Boxy at 293, and Boxy gonna look to play a little bit aggressively here. And that, again, that's kind of his way of playing a lot of times. You know, he goes for some center. Well, sometimes it works out. Sometimes it doesn't, though. Sometimes, you know, sometimes playing a bit safer may help him out. But, you know, but when it does work, like with the internet, when it does work, wow. You know. And he is triple ready. We'll take it, as we are now about 30 lines away from the transition. He's at 307. Oscar 30,000 points ahead, and actually about 10 lines behind. So about 5 to 10 lines behind at any given moment. But Boxy going to get a left well Tetris and a D-Strats right there, as we are continuing on here. He's at 333 now as Boxy knocks down another Tetris, go to 356. He's just about 10 lines away from the 19 transition. Oscar at 109. Or no, not 109. 109 lines at 394. Well, now at 115 lines. So. And Boxy going to go ahead and fill in that left side with the long bar. You know, build out that left, going for that traditional right well. And another Tetris for Boxy to a 403. And he's still right there. I mean, he transitioned at 405, but Oscar's board not in great shape here. He needs to burn this down real quick for the transition. He's at 123. Go ahead and take some burns. He's got 3 lines to go. Again, has the lead. And, okay, his board's in a much more manageable position. He transitions at 426. So this is it. He's looking to finish the sweep here. Boxy looking to hang in there and force fist to a game 4. Though he is already on level 20 and is behind by about 13,000 points. So not a lot, but again, he's ahead in line. So if Oscar could stay efficient, you know, he could really start to pull away, though neither player really able to get anything going so far. And they are both just playing super conservatively right now, because they know that a top out could spell death for them. And oh, Boxy, oh man, a couple early shifts as I'm saying that, and he's done at 433. And just like that, we've got another sweep. Oscar delivering this one at 507. Charlie, ring the bell. He's got it. So there you go. Boxy having a rough night tonight. Early shifts doing him in. Well, let's congratulate the winner here. After we let him play this out, we'll let him play this out. If he is actually still going, we'll let him play it out. Because why not? We're ahead of schedule, so like I don't. Yeah, that's fine. We'll watch him play this out real quick. He's at 600K. We'll see what he can put up here. Because why not? Unless we're just that delayed that he's like already stopped or something. Would not be all that surprising, but... Okay, yeah, no, he's already done. Okay. We'll go ahead and switch on over to the winner's seed. Your winner, Oscar! There he is. Congratulations to you, sir. Taking down another friendly set, and he swept Dan Vinky recently on friendlies as well, and now able to sweep Boxy. So we will see if maybe that will start to affect some of his rankings here once he's played a few more matches here on friendlies. Maybe get into like that Phenom division. So yeah, thank you both for coming on. Like I said, pleasure is all mine. So up next, you better be out of the shower, because you're up next, David Michael J, taking on policy changes. Oh my God, this should be a good one. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting fairly close here to wrapping up this Memorial Day edition of Tetris Friendlies. We got just 3 more to go. So here we go, match number 6. Let's get those introductions going. In the red corner, he is a player who has recently made his return to the world of competitive Tetris, and also very recently, as in moments ago, making his return from the shower to play in this one. And he is going to look to take this one to the house. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the man with not 1, not 2, but 3 first names. David Michael J. And I can't tell what is he holding in front of the camera there. You're going to want to lower that a bit. I cannot tell what that is. Got some breakfast food going on there or something. Amazing. And his opponent in the blue corner, you know, I thought he was making his friendlies debut, but no, he's not. It's just been so long. It has been a very long time since we have seen him here on Tetris Friendlies. Gonna look to make his return tonight. And is gonna show us that he's still got it. Gonna lay down the law. It's policy changes. Everyone yelling at each other over food. My goodness. Eating eggs. Should have saved that for Eggmaster. And we've got Noel in the chat. Welcome in. May or may not have just been referencing your matchup against. Oh man. Oh, true. Yeah, I had no idea. I haven't played Connected, so yeah. I just never bothered to pick it up, so. But at any rate, when these two gentlemen are ready to go, and we've got a level selection from one of you, we will go ahead and get this one underway. No, Noel, not that one. The one against Nolan. The one where you cracked an egg on your head. Okay. That's what I was thinking of. All right. David's ready to go. Ready 18. And we just need the ready from policy changes. Oh, yeah. It's highlighted on the King's channel back when Nolan went by Eggmaster. Yeah. Anyway, I'll cut these guys down first. I'll explain. So we'll cut them down. Game 1, starting off on level 18 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So yeah, no, it was just a normal Friday. Yeah, you could say, yeah, Noel, there you go. You could say he scrambled his head a bit. Noel was able to take a win when Nolan was not able to chase him down, well, formerly Eggmaster at the time. And yeah, that was, Noel freaking ran off like off camera for a sec. He comes back. Yeah, it was a celebration. Yeah, he runs off camera, comes back. He's got an egg in his hand. He just shows up. We're like, hey, you see this? Cracked it on his head and then took off. It was the greatest thing. Yeah, greatest. Not really a promo so much, but like, mini promo. Probably one of the best I've seen. Best celebrations that I have ever seen. So it's. So, in the meantime, one of these two is going to be celebrating tonight after they get themselves a victory here. And right now, they are neck and neck. 92,000 for policy changes. 120 now for David as he knocks down the Tetris. I mean, that's a mood. I mean, you're not terrible, but that's a mood. I mean, why do you think I commentate? No. All right, 144 for policy, 125 for DMJ. As he hits another Tetris, go to 150, take the lead. So again, staying neck and neck here through the first 35 lines. About maybe a half Tetris difference now between the two. Again, these guys are both phenomenal players. These are a couple players you could expect to go the distance here, or at least a distance. Although, I guess last time we saw DMJ here, he was up against Maestro, and it went a distance, not quite the distance we were expecting, but it was fun. It was really fun. I enjoyed it. Despite some of the mishaps, it was a very fun match to watch. So. From both players. But, speaking of mishaps, policy changes, having some trouble against the long bar over to the right. Wow, he was on an absolute tear. He did not want to let that go to waste. And he is still alive here. Oh, but an early shift on that S. That is going to do him in at 237. So, David Michael J at 247 will already be good to take game number 1. And as our friend Martz would say, warm-up is done for policy changes. So there you go. All right, and policy changes, shaking it off pretty quick. He is ready to go. I'm assuming the level selection is 18 since he did not say otherwise. And DMJ is ready as well. So we will go ahead and count him down for game number 2. That is coming your way in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, they are off and running now. Game number 2. Policy changes kind of giving him a gift. He was on some hot pace here the first 50 lines and just, had a couple early shifts and it just messed up his rhythm and that allowed David to take the match. Or not the match, but the game rather. But he's going to look to redeem himself here in game number 2. At least take this to the 19 plus. So we will see how he fares here as DMJ knocks down the second touches of the game for himself, and policy changes does the same, so. There's a Tetris now for DMJ to go to 93,000. Again, these guys are just keeping it really clean. Taking birds when they need to. Like this delayed Z burn there from David Michael J. They're playing like pros. That's what we're seeing here right now is just professional play. And again, as they are kind of continuing on, we got a couple more left to go. We've got RMG Bread taking on Sauce Savion after this. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but Sauce Savion. I don't know which it is, but. They will be up after the conclusion of this set. And then for the main event, we will get Louis Scuey taking on Maestro. So Louis Scuey looking to continue his tear tonight. And take his second competitive set of 2021. So that is what we've got in store for the rest of the night. But for this set, we've got a score right now of 187 for DMJ, 155 for policy changes as we continue on here. David not opting for that L tuck there. Is going to find an alternative solution that he felt was safer. Gonna get the long bar all the way left though. Wow. Nice dash control there from him. And he is got his work cut out for him to get out of this, and this is kind of the opportunity policy changes is looking for to catch up in this one. They are at similar line counts, and it's about a half Tetris difference in favor of DMJ. But and he needs his long bar, but guess what? It ain't coming, at least not at a helpful time. Finally showed up, but his wall was covered, so he had to throw it left. And finally, there it is. Boom, Tetris 4 policy changes. 222, 229. David Michael J with the lead. And he's going to have to take a few more burns here as he did not get the most helpful pieces towards the bottom. So they're just keeping on here. As we are just slowly approaching that 19 transition. We are now in the back half of the 18 portion of play as we continue on here. It's 237 for David Michael J. Policy changes us caught up is at 270. He's got the lead, but David Michael J answering back with a Tetris go to 260 through 80 lines. So about a 13,000 point lead for policy changes. But David Michael J having something to say about that is going to take a Tetris to take the lead right back. So we are neck and neck as we continue on here. And, a little bit of indecision on that Z from DMJ. He yeah, he's gonna have to take that burn. Nice square tug into the Tetris there. 311. Okay, so he recovered, but that was looking a little awkward. Looked like that could have been scary if he got the wrong pieces, but he didn't. So he will be a-okay. It's looking like, though, that line dependency on the right, man. He filled it in the best he could with an L, but man, that is nasty. Policy changes, meanwhile, keep it crystal clean right now. He's gonna go ahead and just throw that long bar down on the right. Column 9. Just get Tetris ready here. He's got about a Tetris and a half lead. But David Michael J playing right back into this one here. He's all cleaned up. 344 to 362 as policy changes, knocks down another one. And David knocks down another one as well. We are less than 15 lines away from the transition for both these two guys. Yeah, policy changes with the lead. Oh, that was a really nice burn setup, actually, from DMJ. Wow. Not one that I would have expected, but it works pretty well, though didn't really get the right pieces afterwards to make it worth it, unfortunately. But I mean, you know, it's one you got to go for. Like, it, you know, if it's a better move, like, you got to go for it. But like, you know, game doesn't always like to be friendly, so. And it is not being friendly to either player right now as policy changes with 1 line to go until transition is going to get there at 398, but his board not in the best shape. But he is up and running. Oh man, that Z hang is going to be tough, and he's done just like that at 400,000. So there's your target. 401 is what David Michael J needs to take this one. And he can absolutely just line this out at this point. No need to go for anything crazy. Yep, he's going to go ahead and just take that nice conservative burn there. He needs to get to 401, just a couple thousand more points. So 400,000. And there's the Tetris doing it in style. And he's got it at 425. And he is going up 2-0. Potentially another sweep coming up here if he could take this. Oh, wow, what a nice burn. For the dagger. All right, so a closely contested game the whole way through. Policy changes just having trouble at the 19+. We will see how he fares here in game number 3. We just need the readies in chat. A level selection from, well, one of you. I'm assuming it'll be 18, but you never know. One of them could throw a curveball and go like, yeah, let's do 15. You know, so you never know. Policy changes is ready. And David Michael J is ready and is confirming we are sticking with 18. So we will go ahead and count him down for game number 3. That is coming your way in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So up next, it will be RMG Bread taking on Sauce Savion. That one will take place after the conclusion of this set. So, if you guys have been on Friendlies enough times, you know the drill. Just make sure you guys are live, ready to go, all warmed up. I mean, we are ahead of schedule, so it's not a huge deal, I guess, but like, just in general, just make sure you guys are ready to go. As this could potentially be the last game of the night, of the set, excuse me. And wow, while I was rambling about that, what a nice set of tucks there from David Michael J. He went like the J, the L, my God, that was crazy. But despite that, not a huge lead. Actually doesn't have the lead at all. He's down by about 1,000 points. And he is not getting friendly pieces right now. So he's going to have to just burn this down. He wanted to go for that dirty Tetris, but it didn't want to give it to him. So, oh, but policy changes. In some trouble here. Oh, no, that L! That L is going to hang! He was trying to go with 2 and 3 with that, and it just didn't want to go.
And the whole conspiracy would have been exposed!
And Sharky with the raid just in time for David Michael J to complete the sweep and take the game in the match. Wow, that is our 3rd sweep in a row tonight. Goodness. Charlie, where are you at? Ring the bell, dude. What do you think I'd pay you for? There we go. So congratulations to you, Let me get you that winner scene. There we go. David Michael J taking it home. 3 games to nothing. Getting the job done. Up against policy changes, but thank you both so much for coming on. It is always a pleasure, but man, some rough sets tonight for pretty much everybody. See, we've had one set go more than 4 games. And we've got just 2 more to go. So up next, stick around, those who are just getting here, we've got 2 more to go. We've got RMG Bread taking on Sauce Savion up next. And then following that, Louis Scooey, our CTWC veteran, will be taking on Maestro. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And yeah, Q is unfortunately closed for the night. As yeah, I can only take 8 tonight, and we've already had like 6 others, unfortunately. But don't forget to come on Thursday and Friday. Tetris Friendly's Discord. I'll drop it in chat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got just a couple more left to go here tonight. And it's looking like we've got a couple of Friendlies debuts happening right here, right now. At least according to the history. So let's go ahead and get those introductions going. In the red corner is, again, someone making their Tetris Friendlies debut here tonight on this Memorial Day edition of Tetris Friendlies. And looking to win this little food fight going on here in this match number 7. It's RMG Bread. A nice little bread emoticon there. Yeah, look at that. And in the blue corner, his opponent, another player making their debut here tonight. And they have around the same PB as well. Somewhere around the 500Ks. And he is looking to show us all tonight that he's got the sauce to pull it off. He is Sauce Savion. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. 2 debuts happening here tonight. You love to see it. So since you guys are both new, I will go ahead and just kind of explain here. This will be a best of 5. And 15 and 18 starts are allowed, though if you want to go lower than 15, then it will be a best of 3. So you could technically do like a 9 or a 12 start, but at that point it'll be a best of 3. So, but yeah, 15 or 18 starts, best of 5. Alternating level selections. Unless you guys agree to 18 all the way or 15 all the way or whatever. So yeah, so I'll just need readies in the chat from both of you and a level selection from one of you. I don't really care who. And then we will go ahead and get this one underway. And Chusta, thank you so much for the follow. And I also wanted to thank Ruins for the follow earlier while I was getting this set up. That is much appreciated. And Sharky for the raid again. That was, again, that's always greatly appreciated. Always good to see you around here. So. And RMG Bread. Asking for 18 all the way. Saw Savion, and not really having that. Asking for a 15 start here. So, like I said, 15 or 18 is allowed, so whatever works for the both of you is fine by me. Okay, so RMG Bread is good with that, so if you guys could just confirm for me. Or, wait, what? Are we doing 15 or 18? That's all you. Okay, 18. 18 will be the level selection. If you guys could just both confirm for me that you're ready in chat. So I know there was some deliberation there. Okay, RMG Bread is ready. Just need the ready from Sauce. And there it is. Okay, so we will go ahead and count him down. Game number 1 of this Friendlies debut in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right. So they have selected level 18 here. And like I said, this is the first I am seeing of either of these two. You know, and first anyone has seen of these two, at least on Tetris Friendlies, as they are both making their debuts tonight. So one of them's going to get a win in their first ever set here on Friendlies, and one, unfortunately, will have to lose. We will see how this plays out. As RMG Bread going to get the first 2 Tetrises of the game. It's at 47,000. But is a little bit ahead in lines as well. Had started slightly earlier, and the delay is just a little bit different. So it is just how it be. But Sauce Savia getting their first Tetris here on Friendlies. There you go. Just like that. They are both on the board. No club 0 here for these two to start out. None of that nonsense. But you'll also notice RMG Bread is pushing down a bit more and taking after players like Harry Hong and the like. And ooh, it looked like RMG Bread had a couple spots in mind for the square and decided at the last minute to move it over to try and chip away at the dependency with a different piece. So he's got a little bit of digging to do. And just needs to open up this one hole. There we go. That well is open for business. It is done being closed. There's the Tetris. Go to 126 through 34 lines. So he is about 10 lines ahead. And ahead by a couple Tetrises as well. So 126 for him, 84 for Sauce. And Blair's doing pretty well here so far. Sauce Savion having to create a little hole over towards the left-hand side of the stack. And is going to have to, did not opt to fill in that dependency on the right, does now. And, a slight early shift of that S piece as well. So that's going to cause some complications here and may allow RMG Bread to run away with this a little bit. So we'll see how he handles this big situation. He is at 98,000. RMG Bread at 152. And a T-miss drop on that left side. Must not have had Das fully loaded. Oh, and Sauce Savion gonna top out at 101. So brutal game there for him. And RMG Bread at 160 is gonna be good. We'll take game number 1. So there we go. So, alright, so we just need readies and a level selection here now, and we will go ahead and get game number 2 underway. RMG Bread. Bread with the 1-0 lead now. All right, and RMG Bread is ready to go, and it will be Sauce's level selection. Don't let this be another hot potato moment where you guys just pass the level selection back and forth. We already had that with Martz and James earlier, so. All right, Sauce having a little trouble on 18, wanting to slow things down to 15, and he is ready to go. So we will go ahead and count them down for this game number 2 on level 15 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, so a 1-0 lead here for RMG Bread in this double debut match. And again, for those who may have just been getting here, those just coming from Sharky's end, we've got one more after this one. You guys are gonna want to stick around. We've got Louis Skewy versus Maestro, and that one will be exciting. I know Louis Skewy looking to get back into the competitive scene, get some wins here, and he got one earlier tonight as was able to take on Timmy Kim, was able to beat him 3-1. Right now, in this double debut match, we've got both players on the board with their first Tetrises here. RMG Bread getting their second as well, but they are ahead by 5 lines. So again, based on the line count, assuming both players can go the distance, it is possible for Sauce to make this up. So a real-time score lead for RMG Bread, but pace-wise, they are pretty neck and neck. There's another Tetris 4, Sauce Savion. And there's the... Actually, no, I think that was just a triple for RMG Bread. Kind of just glanced over, saw it from another corner of my eye. So 90,000 for him, 82 for Sauce Savion. RMG Bread, though, hitting another Tetris to go to 109. Savion may actually have the pace lead here as he's behind in the real-time score by about a Tetris and a half, 101 to 128, but he's 11 lines behind as well. So that means he's got 11 more lines to work with here. If these guys are both able to go the distance, which honestly, maybe not so much as 500K players, but definitely, worth noting. Like if they can, if they can both make it to the 19 transition, that just that alone, it makes a big difference if they were to both top out there. So, but a dirty Tetris for RMG Bread. While I was rambling about that, he was building up, and he just slammed it down. But his board, not in the best shape. He's at 158, but he's got some burning to do. He's in Dig City right now. And he is, okay. He's getting some decent pieces here, making good burns. And he's going to get that long bar to fill in the dependency. Oh, and an L to follow to fill in the rest of it. Wow, some great pieces. But that will slow him down. And he is already at the 73 line mark. So he's a good 25 lines ahead of Sauce right now. And not ahead by a whole lot either. And he goes a dirty Tetris for Sauce too. Wow, look at that. Not quite as high up, but still very dirty. Yeah, you'd love to see it. 168 for Sauce, 193 for RMG Bread. But again, RMG Bread ahead by about 25 lines. So, yeah, that'll make a huge difference here as we approach the 18 speeds. That is coming up at the 100 line mark for these two. Ooh, but it's like misdrop of the T from Sauce Savion. We'll see. Ooh, he could have moved that T one more right and had that open. I think it just was in place a bit too early. Just didn't see it in time. So it's gonna cost him a few burns, but he can stay alive though. Definitely not high enough on the board for it to be a huge disaster yet. He is down by about 90,000 points, but again, behind by 30 lines now. RMG Bread Got a column 9 setup, and oh, is not gonna get it. He'll transit before the transition, but now he'll get it. He transitioned at 263, but got a Tetris to go to 283. So again, about a 100,000 point lead, but 30 line difference between these two. So again, Sauce Savion has a lot of time to make that up, but oh, a misdrop of that S, a nice double tuck with the L piece. That will help him limit the amount of holes in his stack to just the 1. So he's keeping it clean, just staying alive. He may want to turn up the aggression a little bit here, but he is looking nice and clean here. RMG Bread, meanwhile, about to transition 19. He is still pushing down here on level 18. And Sauce Savion hits another Tetris there to go to 210. So again, down by a lot, but also behind by a lot of lines. So RMG Bread knocks down the Tetris on 18 to go to 358. See, ooh, nice little adjustment with the J piece there, but he's got 1 line to go before we change over to 19. And there it is, 360, his score at 19. And his board, oh man, his board's in shambles real quick with that. And that is gonna do it, it looks like. Yep, that'll do it, 360, his final score. So there you go, there's your target. 361 is what you're looking for. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. There we go. So he's transitioned at 270, so had the slight advantage at the 16 transition. Remember, RMG Bread was at like 260, 263, something like that. So Sauce Savion having a better pace here. And he gets another Tetris, go to 312. Again, needs 361. 361, that's what it was. 312 right now. Gonna go ahead and take that delayed burn. Nicely done. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and just burn this down with the long bar. So playing it safely here, but he's got to be careful. He's got about 12 lines to go until that 19 transition. And oh, that square sucked. That square honestly sucked. So he's on level 18. Just a couple more. He could do this before 19. But he's gonna need both of these. He's gonna need a couple Tetrises here. Let's see if he can get it. He needs a tuck here. He's gonna get it with the L. He needs this long bar. Boom! Tetris for Sauce. Okay, one more will do it here. It looks like he's at 345. So he needs one more Tetris. He has a couple lines to give here. And he could burn if he needs to. But he's gonna knock down the Tetris. 370! And he's got it! He completes the chase down. And we are at 1 game apiece. So there you go. You've got it. Clutching it out before the transition. Nicely done. And look at that. He's still going. He's showing he can do it. If he has to go to 19, he's showing us he can absolutely do it. Man, we need to see one of these guys take on Martz one of these days. That's the true rite of passage here on Friendlies. So yeah, maybe we'll... Wow, he is still going. My God. Ooh, oh, okay, okay. Wow. But yeah, a great game. A well played on both sides. Again, just the 19 just killing RMG Bread. So, okay, true, Ian. Oh, man. So once we've got ready to the chat, and who selected last time? Sauce did, so we need the level selection from RMG Bread. And then a ready from both. We will go ahead and get game 3 underway. RMG Bread ready to go on level 18. And oh, look at that. That was his first time. That was as far as he's ever got in an actual game. Look at that, level 21. So seriously, congratulations. It's a big milestone. Every level is. Like, the further you can survive, that is a huge milestone. So I remember I got my first level 22, actually 21 and 22 in the same game in a qualifier once. So yeah, that's a good feeling. And he's ready to go. So we will go ahead and count him down. So game 3 at level 18 is coming up in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Wow, so this is turning out to be a good set so far. What was once a best of 5 has become a best of 3. And they are underway. With Sauce having a few complications here to start out, but so is Bread. Neither player really able to get into a rhythm so far, but RMG Bread did get a Tetris early on. But some nice burns here from Sauce. And we got this little food fight going on here, and both these two showing that they could be the one to win it. There's a Tetris for RMG Bread to go to 62,000, 11,000 for Sauce Savion. He is still just digging away, just trying to keep his board low, and that seems to be the strategy here for him. To just keep his board low, don't do anything crazy, you know, especially when he's got those holes to work out. He's just burning them away, you know, and that's a lot of times that is definitely the safe thing to do. But he is behind a little bit in points. It's at 21,000. There's a Tetris for RMG Bread to take about a 100,000 point lead. And yeah, queue is closed, unfortunately. Yeah, Louis Scooey and Maestro will be the main event for the night. Unfortunately, yeah. Yeah, like I said, just don't want to be screaming I don't want to be screaming my my family's ears off all night. If it was just you guys whose ears I was screaming off, it wouldn't be a big deal. But my family, they don't appreciate it so much, so. But what RMG Bread doesn't appreciate right now is this dig that he is in right now. He is in some serious trouble up high, but he's just tapping away. My God, getting out of it. But that T is going to be really hurtful. Ooh, and that S misdrop is going to do him in. Unfortunate turn of events there. He's done at 135. So Sauce Savion, there's your target. 136 is what you need to take this one. And he's got all night to do it. There's a Tetris. So one more will do it here. But he could just line this out if he wants. And there's the Tetris. He's got it at 143, completing another chase down. And was down 1-0, but was able to chase down a couple more to take the 2-1 lead. So, GG, you are good. And Frenchiest Fry, thank you so much for the follow and for the bits. That is super greatly appreciated. I hope you're enjoying this show. It's like I said, I'm having a good time here. It's best day of the week, so. At least for me, because I get to do this, so. So, yeah. So, Sauce Savion, if you can hear me, you are good. You are free to top out. You're good. You got it. Alright, so RMG Bread is ready to go, and it will be Sauce Savion's level selection for this crucial game number 4 here for RMG Bread. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, the delay, yeah, the delay is kind of a thing. Yeah, just wasn't sure if you heard me. That was all. Yeah. So, like I said, just need the level selection from you once you are ready to go. And there we go. Ready 15. That is our level selection for this game 4. So we will go ahead and count them down for this one in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So here we go. And again, up next, you'll get Maestro versus Louis Scooey for the main event. And both of you know the drill. Just make sure you're warmed up and ready to go. We know Louis is. We saw him earlier tonight. But in the meantime, we are underway here in game number 4 of this one. Both players on the board with their first Tetris. And some complications over on RMG Bread's side to start out. And a few holes to contend with here. He's going to have to make a tuck setup, and he's going to tuck the long bar. Oh, meanwhile, Sauce Savian getting really high up. Okay, going to get that I-piece over to the left, but unfortunately misdropped a J-piece thereafter. And it's going to have some problems here. Oh, a nice burn there. Open up for the L, but oh man, that S-piece is just brutal. Not where he wanted it to go, and he's going to be done. A quick finish there at 22,000. Giving a gift here to RMG Bread, who gets to say, game 4 is no more. And it looks like he just topped out as well. Don't know if he knew he won, but yeah, you won. Don't worry, we are going to a decider. Wow. So there we go. We just need readies in chat now. This is our second decider of the night. It happened. RMG Bread is ready to go. Level 15 is the selection. Just need the ready from Sauce Savian. As a decider. Yeah, there we go. And Bread, not baked yet. And he's looking to finish the job here in game number 5. They are both ready to go, so we will count them down for game 5 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. There's Ian Keith with the White Claw emote, as he is a king sub. So they are off and running here. This is it. Winner of this game wins, well, they don't win anything except for the bragging rights. And that's the most important thing. So. And no elo on the line, nothing like that. No, this is friendlies, man. But, you know, I think both of these two would love to, you know, be able to say that, hey, you know, I debuted at the same time as some other guy, and yeah, that other guy lost. You know, could be the start of a nice rivalry here. Who knows? This could be, you know, as these two both continue to improve later on in their careers here in this game, if they decide to keep playing, you know, it could turn into a good rivalry. And it's, like I said, this first set between the two has been great. So, it's been an absolute treat to be able to call. As we are now in our decider here. And again, it's always great to see. Doesn't matter how good the players are. If it's close, it's exciting. Like, that's just how it is. Wow, RMG Bread, set up that delayed burn with the L piece, but the line piece came right afterwards, and he's in trouble here. He's got that right well open. Okay, he's at 87,000, 88,000. Okay, he's got a couple more burns to take. That long bar showed up at a terrible time. But he's nice and clean, and there's the Tetris for RMG Bread. He's at 113 now through 41 lines. Now, Sauce Savian a few lines back at 26 lines is at 83,000. Thank you, Penguin. That is much appreciated. I'm just glad people don't think I suck. So, that's about all I can ask. Well, I'm sure the YouTube normies would love me, but I mean, you saw the reaction to Kingston. I'm sure they would love me, but So quick score check here. 140 for RMG Bread, 88,000 for Sauce Savian. Sauce hitting another Tetris, go to 107. RMG Bread. Nice T-spin for RMG Bread. Knocks down a Tetris, but yeah, you can see he didn't want to spire that ZP's. Oh, and a nice S-spin too. Wow. You know, but yeah, you can see he didn't want to keep that Z-Spire going, so he just had to kind of throw the next one over to the right of it. He just didn't really have another spot for it. So that's kind of caused some complications here as he needs to dig away at this. And it looks like he may have thought about going for a left well, dirty left well Tetris as well, but decided against it, decided to clean it out, and that looks to be to his benefit as he hits a Tetris, but as the sauce. So RMG Bread about 25 lines ahead. He's at 193. Saw Savion at 154 make that 173. So, I mean, again, this is kind of like what we saw back in Game 3, where, or I think it was Game 3, or maybe it was Game 2, I don't remember. An earlier game in this set where, you know, RMG Bread pushed down a lot, got ahead in lines, got ahead in score, but wasn't able to survive post 19, and Sauce Avion was able to take it as he hits another Tetris and is only down by 4,000 points and is 20 lines behind. So he's got a lot more time to work with here on this slower speed. And although, hold on. Both players are in some trouble here. Oh man. Okay. Sauce Avion doing the right thing here, flattening this out. Okay, he needs this long bar. He needs it now. It's not gonna show up. Oh, no way! The Longbar did not want to show up. He was waiting for it on the right side, just did not get the pieces. So RMG Bread, who's transitioned at 230, is gonna survive game number 5 and will take his first ever set on Tetris Friendlies. Congratulations. Charlie, ring the bell. Oh, man. Wow, what a set. He's switching on over. There he is. The piece of bread there. It's baked. It's ready to go. He's got the victory tonight here in this Tetris Friendlies debut. The double debut. So I want to thank you both for coming on. Wow, that was an absolute treat to watch. And I hope we'll see you guys around in some future episodes as well. Perhaps this Friday or this Thursday with Tugion Euro Friendlies. So up next, only 10 o'clock, but I'm already saying it. It is main event time. We've got Louis Scooey versus Maestro. So there we go. Oh, look at that. RMG Bread let us know. That was his first ever competitive match. So, yeah. Congratulations. Nicely done. But yeah, don't go anywhere. Main event's coming up in just a moment. right, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time. Already, my goodness. Went by so quick. But we had lots of sweeps, and, you know, that's what happens sometimes. So we will go ahead and get these introductions going here on this Memorial Day edition of Tetris Friendlies. In the red corner, he is returning to the main stage after taking down Timmy Kim earlier tonight. And he is going to look to take his second set of the year of 2021 here in this one tonight. Looking to take down another victim. You all know him, you all love him. It's Louis Scully! And in the blue corner, his opponent made an appearance on the main event the last time I hosted Monday Night Friendlies 2 weeks ago. Went down to David Michael J, joining Club Zero in a hilarious turn of events, but is gonna look to redeem himself here tonight against one of the CTWC vets. He is the Maestro! And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, can't get on that. All right. Yeah, I will have you know. So once we've got ready to chat, Louis Scully saying 18 all the way for him, and we'll be doing hover 3 for the readies. So he is ready to go. We just need the ready from Maestro, who's a proud member of Club Zero. Alright, he's ready to go and has agreed to 18 all the way. So we will go ahead and count these gentlemen down. Actually, hold on. Let me do one thing. Come on, we gotta get that music. Here we go. All right, here we go. Main event time, baby. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. We got Ian Nibba here. Welcome in just in time for the main event. This is it. They are off and running now. Maestro getting the first Tetris of the game. But no, I will have everyone know. Like I said, when he joined Club Zero last week, not last week, a couple weeks ago, and like I said, the reaction was just, I mean, everyone was having such a rough night, it felt like. It's just, you know, that was just what really topped it all off. And I mean, even he was laughing at it. It was just, I think the reaction just made it even better. But at any rate, he's playing a lot better here tonight, it looks like. He's at 28,000. Louis Scully with another Tetris on the board to go to 70,000. There's one for Maestro to close that gap at 52,000. So there we go. So off they run. There we go. Nice clean boards on both sides. Maestro, he didn't want to go for that Z-spin, but he was kind of forced into it after the piece did not show up. Yeah, there you go. David Michael J confirming that that was a brutal set on both sides. Though, as fun as it was definitely brutal. So 117 for Louis Scully, 101 for Maestro. Maestro actually a few lines ahead as well. He's at 33 lines. Louis at 28, but actually he's closing that gap in lines as well with a few burns. We're basically neck and neck. They're continuing on, and Maestro getting that long bar a piece too late, but Louis, oh my goodness, Louis in some serious trouble here. That square, oh man, that square on top of the spire, that is gonna do him in here in game number 1 at 125. So Maestro at 134 is gonna be good. We'll take game number 1 in this main event. So there you go. You got it. There's the dagger as well. Louis is ready to go. He is hovering 3. Looks like he was able to max out between his last set and this one. I just noticed that because his highest score in that match against Timmy, it was 954. There it is on the board. But wow, he maxed out. So there you go. All right, and he's ready to go. So they are both ready. We'll go ahead and count them down. Game 2 coming up in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And as our friend Marks would say, warm-up is done. Warm-up is done. So let's be real. Should have been done a while ago. I mean, come on, you already played a set tonight. It should have already been done, but that's okay. Happens to the best of us. There's a Tetris now for Louis. Maestro on the board with one as well. Yeah, doesn't allow. Okay, so these guys are just keeping it clean. Maestro having to take a couple burns, but nothing too crazy. He's just, you know, just necessary burns as unfavorable pieces have shown up. Nothing out of the ordinary yet as he knocks down another Tetris to go to 54,000 and another one to go to 77. There we go. He was built up for 2 and got the 2 long bars to make it work. That's another one for Louis now to go to 74. So they are neck and neck here through the first 20 lines. Just a couple thousand points separating these two players. I'm sure going to go ahead and fill in that right hand J dependency before the one on the left. He wanted to get Tetris ready, and that kind of worked out, but fortunately, he didn't really get an L for that other one that he created. But a nice T-burn, nice flat T-burn to open up that right side. And he's got to knock down a Tetris, go to 128. 125 for Louis. Again, just one line separating these two players right now. So Maestro just playing ever so slightly more efficiently, but they are, I mean, they're neck and neck. Let's call it what it is. Louis. Ooh, Louis. A few complications here. Having to really put a lot of weight on the right side. Oh, but Maestro is way high up there as well. Gets the J over to the left. Oh my god. He's gonna get a square and has to put more weight on that left side. And that's gonna cause some issues. Oh, but look at this dig from Maestro. Look at that. And he, ooh, that, I don't know if he meant to put that long bar there. But he's gonna need to, yeah, there we go. He's taking the right burns here. It is still a very precarious situation. There we go. Look at that. That right side is open. Where's the long bar now for the Tetris? And there it is. Boom. The Tetris for Maestro. There we go. 169 now. Hey now. To 142 for Louis. Though on account of all the burning, Maestro is ahead in lines. And a nice L spin there to top it off. Look at that. So about an 8-line difference between these two players. But Louis having some trouble here. He is in Dig City right now, though. He's packed his bags. He's on his way out. On his way out of Dig City, back down to the bottom row here. And will he go for? Okay, yeah, he will go for a column 2, and he's gonna get it. Nicely done. 203 now through 73 lines. 243 through 80 for Maestro. So about a 40,000 point lead. Not all that big of a lead, especially when you consider, again, Louis is behind in lines. So both these two having a better game so far. As Louis Scooey hits another Tetris to go to 228. He's going to go ahead and fill in that line dependency over in column 7. And there we go. He's all opened up for business once again. And oh, what a spin combination from Maestro there, though. That Z spin into the S spin. Wow. He's going to go ahead and take a few more burns here, and that's allowing Louis Scooey to catch up. He's down by just about a Tetris now, 275 to 297. square all the way left. Yes, he does. Look at that. He's got that tower of squares on the left, and that's honestly, like, that's the best thing. When you've got that too wide available there for them, it's like, yeah, just get out of the way, dude. Like, just throw it over to the left. And he hits another Tetris to go to 302. And we've got about 30 lines to go now till the transition. One Tetris separating these two players. And there we go. Louis going to take the lead. 325 to 324. We are neck and neck. Just a few lines separating these two guys. Oh, my goodness. Louis, ooh, he looked like he may have thought about setting up something dirty up there, but decided not to. Pieces didn't really work out in that way. So about 10 lines to go, 10, 15 lines to go, depending on whose board you're looking at for the transition. 380 for Maestro, 359 for Louis. Louis, the one behind in lines, though, he's going to hit another Tetris, and they're basically tied up at 381. Oh my goodness, this one is absolutely going to come down to the wire. As they're keeping it up. 393 the transition for Maestro, but he got another Tetris, go to 417. Louis Scooey at 406 still has one more Tetris available to him. So we'll see if he goes aggressive for it or not. He's at 408. It's going to get the long bar. There we go. 432 his score at transition. Maestro ahead by 10,000 points up, although already on level 20. 439 for Louis, 448 for Maestro. You're going to go ahead and take some nice sensible birds. Knock down the Tetris to go to 466. Again, just about 10k behind, though. Again, behind in lines by almost 10 as well. So there's another Tetris from Maestro. Maestro really going to have to turn up the aggression here. As Louis has more lines to work with before the kill screen. Nice games by both, although, ooh, tough left side here for Maestro. He's gunning to Jay right now. Doesn't get, oh, gets it a couple pieces too late. And he's just throwing pieces over on that right side. And, I mean, it'll keep him alive, but it's gonna cause him to fall behind a bit. And he's actually behind in points now. Louis Scooey at 529. And Maestro's gonna top out at 513. Pieces not working for him there. And Louis is gonna take this one. And we're all tied up 1-1. Wow, what a game. Yeah, it was once a best of 5 is now a best of 3. Holy smokes. All right, so we're knotted up. And Louis saying, yeah, a bit slippery on 19 there. On both sides, really, so. Louis ready to go. He's got that hover 3 action going on there. We just need that ready from Maestro. And he is ready to go. So we'll go ahead and count him down. Game 3 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Go. An early top out from Louis in game number 1. Maestro having an early transition top out in game number 2. And that has brought us to a 1-1 series. So we are underway. Simul Tetris for both of these two guys. Or actually, no, that was a triple for Maestro. Not a simul Tetris. Don't listen to me. But there's a Tetris for Louis. He's got 2 on the board. Maestro, there's his first. Okay. Yeah, I just took a look at the score. I'm like, wait, no, that's not right. Getting kind of high up on his board. Ooh, that T mistrial. He's shaking his head. He looking like a DES player out there shaking his head at that. But, you know, it's kind of hard to resist, you know. It's a head shake. Oh, dirty Tetris for Maestro. What? Okay, there you go. And he is amped up about that one. He's going to get another one on row 2. Look at that. He's going to take the lead, 103 to 95, but Louis answering right back with a nice clean board. Is at 118. And is a bit slightly behind in lines as well. Again, the internet delay, that's just kind of how it's playing out. Nice T-tuck from Maestro. So about a 1 Tetris difference here, and Louis with the lead. Maestro taking it back, though, again, it's ahead by about 4 lines. So they are continuing on here. We are neck and neck for the first 40 lines. 175 for Maestro, 172 for Louis in the real-time score. But again, about a 4-line difference as Louis hits a Tetris to take the lead. And is still behind by a line. There we go. Okay, so 45 lines. 196 for Louis, 178 for Maestro. Yeah, really about a 1 Tetris lead in favor of Louis. Oh, man, Maestro, he needs that J, but guess what? It ain't coming. Like I often say, usually about the long bar, but in this case, a J, my God. Now he's going to get the timely LPs. There's the J, finally. He needed that. There we go. So he's opened up. Meanwhile, Louis has really opened up a lead here. He's at 267. Maestro at 189. Louis going on an absolute tear tonight. He's not playing around. He's sick of losing. He wants to show us he's still got it, and that, my God, that he has done just that tonight. There's a Tetris now for Louis. 313 to 219, so about a 100,000 point lead and a similar line count too. So Maestro's got his work cut out for him if he wants to try and catch up, and he hasn't, again, he hasn't really gotten himself in any trouble. He's just had to take a lot more burns. Maybe a little bit high up, but nothing crazy. So it has been a really good game on both sides, but Louis has just been on an absolute tear right now. So. We are continuing on here. Maestro having a few burns that he needs to take as Louis hits another Tetris to go to 387 through 86 lines. And Louis, okay, creating that long bar dependency towards the right. And the long bar did show up. But now he's got, oh, nice double there. Wow. Really nice setup with that L. Got another one and just burned away with that. Wow, that was really nicely done. Again, showing you how the pros do it. That is how the pros do it. You want to learn from the pros? Learn from these guys. Because these guys know how to get the job done. Louis has been doing it for 10 years, so. He's at 402 through 100 lines. Next on a Tetris, go to 425. Maestro at 350, so he has closed the gap a little bit by about a Tetris. Going to need another L piece, but he's going to have to use his long bar instead to fill in the dependency. He was not Tetris ready, had the well blocked off, but there we go. He's got it open. And boom, Tetris for Maestro. There we go. 378 to 448. And ooh, now it's Louis that's having to take some birds, and he is, oh my goodness, that Spire. Oh my God, he got that over. How did he get that over? Okay, he is still alive. I'm memorizing this, my God. Holy smokes. He's got just 12 lines to go till the transition, and Maestro's coming right back into this game. He's at 425, Louis at 459. They are less than 10 lines away from the transition, and neither of them with the best boards. Actually, Maestro's looking clean now. And Louis, oh man, he does not have the best board, but he leads by about a Tetris. Maestro takes the lead with a Tetris. He was down 100,000 points, but Louis got into some trouble, and Maestro was able to chase him down. So this is anyone's game here in game number 3. Oh my God, Maestro with the Tetris. Go to 507. Louis at 481. He's definitely going to want to turn up the heat here if he wants to try and take this one. Was not Tetris ready when that long bar showed up. He's going to go all the way left, or at least as far left as he can. Oh, nice adjustment with the T. I didn't even see that until afterwards. Like, oh my god, he spun that T at the last second. So he's keeping it safe, but Maestro's starting to run away here. He's at 544. Louis at 495 on level 21. Oh my goodness. Going a little aggressive. There's the Tetris for Louis. And a nice horizontal tug and another one on 22. He is right back into it here. 552 to 557. Oh my god. They are going at it. Both are still very much alive. Neither with the best board, but they're keeping it alive. Nice adjustment that T again for Louis. Just 2,000 points behind. And they are both digging. Louis is out of his dig. He's going to go ahead and just take the safety burn with the long bar. Louis, okay, needed something for that left side. Got it. Is Tetris ready? Still Tetris ready. Still Tetris ready. Where is this long bar? It's not coming. Where's the bar? Oh, he got too aggressive. That long bar did not want to show up. And he's done at 570. So Maestro with a slim lead. And just quick tapping. Like Gray just tap, tap, tap it away. But it didn't matter. He didn't need to. He's good at 587. Wow. What a game. What a nail biter. But Maestro, just know you've got it. And have the 2-1 lead. Wow, I don't know about the rest of you, but I am on the edge of my seat right now. Oh my god. We're getting butt-clenchingly close, that one was. Whew. Oh man, okay. So Louis is ready to go. Just need the ready from Maestro. Don't know why this music has decided to stop. There it goes. Yeah, once we got it ready for Maestro, there it is. He's ready to go. Game number 4 is coming your way in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Alright, so this is it. This is our last set of the night. This could potentially be our last game of the night if Maestro is able to take it. But again, Louis got that experience to back him up. And we will see. And again, he's definitely brought it tonight. Both of these guys have brought it tonight. You know, it's honestly a shame someone has to lose this, because this is, my god. This is... So both are on the board with the Tetris. Louis with another one. Go to 45,000. And is perfect through 8 so far. But now had to take a burn right after. Yeah, you know, yeah, the Frenchiest fry, my guy. Yeah, I'm honestly the same way these days. I watch some basketball here and there, but you know, other than that, yeah, I don't enjoy it as much as this. I really don't. Like, you know, we had Timmy coming earlier representing the Washington Nationals, you know, baseball. Like, what? How, you know, he's all like, what? How do you not know what I'm wearing? I'm like, dude, I don't follow baseball, man. Come on. You know, yeah, best sport that someone ever decided to come up with, honestly. And I'm sure these guys agree too. Oh, but Louis, oh my god, he owned the long bar. No way, I thought he had that. Oh my god, what a brutal way to finish. And Maestro gets to say game 4 is no more. And he's got the game and the match. Wow, I did not expect it to end that quick. Wow, a heartbreaker at the end. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be Maestro victorious in this main event, redeeming himself after a brutal trip to Club Zero last week. Wow. But great set overall. Nicely done from both sides. Wow. What a night. And yeah, just like that, thank you all so much for came on. For came on, what am I saying? For those who came on and played, and for those who came and watched tonight, it has been a spectacular Memorial Day. Despite a lot of sweeps, there were some really good games in there, and this set definitely had a couple good ones too. But yeah, there were some great games played. I'm glad I could have been part of it. Yeah, and I just wanted to say before I head out, before we find someone to raid, I'm probably not going to be back doing friendlies for a couple weeks. Probably be taking these next 2 weeks off as I am starting my new job, new full-time job. And I've never really had a full-time job before. I don't know. I just want to get my feet wet. And more importantly, I need to fix my sleep schedule because it is absolutely horrendous right now. And I'm going to be dead on the inside if I try calling all these matches after getting up at like 6 a.m. So it'll be a couple weeks, just a couple week hiatus. But June 21st for sure. If I don't come back sooner, I will be back June 21st. So stay tuned for that. And also, if you want to catch me tomorrow in CTL, about to get my ass kicked, but feel free to watch. That'll be over with Sunny Disposition and with Blargmeister, aka Bill. So, yeah. Till then, we will go ahead and find someone to raid. Let's see who we've got live. And thank you all for the well wishes. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, let me just see who is live.
And the whole conspiracy would have
Oh, and we got Mr. Valor coming in with the raid of Party of 8. Well, you just missed the main event, so like, yeah, we're about to bounce over to somebody else. And King, I've had a job, not a full-time one though. Come on. Context is important here. What's Miles doing? What's our member, the King Fave 5 doing? Doing some rolling. Yeah, we'll go raid one of the King's Fave 5. Yeah, we gotta raid Miles. We'll raid Miles. So Miles, is it just Miles the Great all the way? Yeah, Miles the Great. Okay. I'll do the I should probably do the cast too. So yeah. So anyway, I will see you all soon. That will be it for me for the night. Go tell this toxic asshole hi for me. No, I'm kidding. We love Miles, but go wish him well for me. Okay, true, King. But all right, that'll be it for me. Burb Wizard out.